Hello, I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the realms of Ukodor, where I've gathered my friends to play some Dungeons & Dragons. But before we get started, let's go ahead and dive into our announcements. We have a very special guest again, Bo Williams of Quests and Chaos, here again to join us to continue his role as Hans Velsing. We've loved him. We love having him here, and he's not going to kill everybody. So well, maybe we'll see. We are affiliates, so go ahead and show your support by hitting that subscribe button or donating bits. A big portion of either goes to the Game Academy. They're a 501c3 nonprofit that uses tabletop gaming to help youth and teens through social and academic issues. So by supporting us, you also support them. Speaking of bits, when you donate bits, you can donate bits for a specific purpose: inspiration, healing potions, spell slots, and such. All you have to do is when you donate the bits, you just tag either myself or one of our moderators, and you say, hey, this regular healing potion is for Barakaboo. And then I'll try to find an organic way to bring that into the game in the narrative without meta too much.
And it should always be for Barakaboo.
And it should always be for Barakaboo.
It should never be for Barakaboo.
We are also partnered with Nerdsmith, so make sure you go ahead and check their Discord out. They are a community of tabletop gamers and other creators, so you can check them out. They have a lot of shows throughout the week, so you can go see all the other amazing content that's being created. Big shout out to our very, very, very special sponsors of this campaign, Griffin Co. A lot of the bits and such that you will see during our streams are from Griffin Co. You may not see anything from them today, but not a lot of our other streams. They do support a lot of the minis and some other things that we get created.
They'll see at least two Griffin Co.
They will.
Today.
Torq and Farland were printed by Griffin Co.
Awesome.
And the two mini and large Barakaboos.
The two blue boos.
And Twilio when she gets here.
Also, check out our other sponsor, Master Monk Gaming. You can check out their amazing dice towers, dice systems that they've supported us with, and we have some for giveaways down the line as well. Speaking of giveaways, we are going to do our normal video game giveaway at 30 live viewers. Then, if we hit 40 concurrent viewers, I will give away this mini right here. One of the very Brakar creatures that the party has.
Didn't that nearly wipe us out completely?
It did.
Twice.
So this could be yours. If we hit 40, if we hit 40 live viewers, I will go ahead and give away that many specifically right there. And if we hit 50 live viewers, I will give away a $50 gift card to Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice.
So go ahead and spread the word, and we'll give away lots of stuff. What else we got? So, Ukodor Con is October 25th to 27th. We just dropped the deposit for the space, so go ahead and check out Game Castle Mountain View if you want to hit that one.
Get yourself a ticket.
Infectious doesn't know that command. So Game Castle Mountain View is the official sponsored game store for Ukodor. So you can go ahead and check them out. You can click the link down below, and you can actually go ahead and check their online shop, and you get a discount on any purchases you make. But we're also having Ukodor Con at that location. It's a very, very large space. It's roughly 200 feet by about 150 feet. Huge space. There's tons of tables, tons of stuff. So we're going to have a lot of open gameplay, some Magic, some Adventures League. We will have a Ukodor live show with a special guest, Bo, as well, on that Saturday. Quests and Chaos also has a show on that Saturday as well in the morning. Josh Archer from Game Academy will be DMing the celebrity show where myself and Bo will be playing in with some other special guests that will be coming. We have diversity.
Can't wait to meet the celebrities.
Couldn't get into the celebrity show.
Yeah, none of us could.
It's all the DMs is what we're trying to get. So the Diversity and Dragons of Sacramento will be there. And Total Party Chill will be there as well. We're going to try to get some other things and some other workshops and all that stuff. So, what else we got? I think that's it.
Good job.
Yeah, that's a lot. So, without further ado, let's get ready for the next chapter of
The Realms of Ukodor.
Welcome to the realms of Ukodor.
And welcome back.
Bo.
I made it. I'm fine. Nothing is broken.
Everything is broken.
The earth shakes.
Where we left last, the party was in the middle of a fight against two of these large creatures, the personal guards of the vampires. In the middle of the fight, out of the tavern burst out Kenrick with a giant ballista assisting the party. Moseying out of an outhouse was a very interesting character who ended up revealing himself as Hans Velsing, a monster hunter, vampire hunter from a long time ago. The party was able to defeat the two creatures, and after a lot of questioning and interrogation, they entered the tavern, exchanged lots of information. Barakabu had been gone for many months, apparently, but only a few hours. Meeting Thijs, a adventurer from long ago.
Because we technically learned that I'm part Labrador and I live in dog years. It explains a lot.
There you go. The day continued.
That thing he does when he takes a crab.
Tallulah, visited by a vision in the night, revealing who her patron may or may not be. Bridging a connecting point between Jeidobii and Hans. Hans, knowing Jeidobie's grandfather, Aros, connected the two as well. The party mended a lot of the questions that needed answers, and they found a path that was the next step. Jeidobii created a travel via plants to head back to Motul, to the closest tree that he could remember that was near the gate to the elemental ward. Upon arriving, immediately Torq recalls where he was. The abandoned village of his clan was still there, laid to rest in the same place it was before. No bodies. All the belongings in the huts and all the damaged goods were still there. Torq took a knee, said a few words to his wife and child, jumped back on the mount, and the rest of the party went towards the gate to the elemental plane of Earth.
For the record, that was a beautiful moment.
It was.
And it was so good. I really loved it.
It was very good. Upon getting to the gate, you met a very old, spicy fellow by the name of Caleb, who eventually led you into the gate where you found and met his twin brother, Henry. Upon gaining a little bit more information, the entire party climbed aboard a very young Mitsu, which is a very large turtle with a mountain on the back. Jeidobii took a moment to communicate with the creature, which was very entertaining and adorable for that. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check out the end of the last episode. And then suddenly, a surprising thing happened. The party held on for dear life as the turtle leaped forward about 5 miles, 10 seconds. Just flying through the air, landing very, very hard. Hans, holding on for his life, almost fell off twice. The Mitsu finally settled down after the second jump, I believe. Right near the gates of Boldar. And that's where we pick up. What would you guys like to do?
Who currently is holding on to me?
I think it was Farley. I think
Ica. Oh no, it was Ica because it bit your coat. And
Yeah.
back on.
You're like, oh, my favorite jacket.
Yes, that's right. Maybe could you tell your friend if they could put me down, please? It's very uncomfortable.
I might eat.
Right.
I might eat him.
No, Ica. Put him down, please.
You can't eat him.
What?
Ica, you can't eat him.
You should eat him.
What?
Oh, nothing.
You can all understand this bear thing?
He lets go.
Yeah.
I think
Yes,
all
we
of us
can.
except Farlin.
Wait, you understand him?
Oh, I was there when he learned to talk.
It was a whole spiritual bonding thing that you weren't really
it
there
was really
for.
weird.
It's probably good.
It literally
It's probably
was,
good he doesn't understand me.
like I just met
Perhaps.
the bear and I learned that he could
Lobo
speak.
has very interesting stories. It's not good.
I'll talk to him when we say. All right, so we don't.
What kind of stories?
You see an owl bear look like he's chuckling, and it's a very disturbing sight.
So we don't
There's
know that
nothing disturbing about those stories. Sorry.
So
It
we
says that Lobo talks to him about you.
I didn't say that.
I mean, they're buddies, you know?
He did
I mean, it's common.
I suppose it gets lonely out on the road, huh?
I don't like where this conversation is going.
Can
Neither did Lobo.
you tell us what the gates look like?
You're not quite there yet.
Oh, we're not there. How long do you before we
Hunter's
get to the
Mark.
gates?
It's like it's maybe a.
I don't know if you got the joke, Fallen, but
It's-
he was saying that you consummate this, your
Can you make a
pet.
Hans? Could you make a perception check, please?
Oh,
Thanks, Hans.
Yeah, anytime, you know,
Yeah.
I'm here
Really
for that.
spell it out for him.
It is, some people you must. That was very bad.
Does anyone want to assist him?
No.
In perception.
I was just trying to make sure you got the joke.
No.
22.
22. As you all are having this conversation, everyone's like attention is on Farland, and Hans is about to step on what looks to be a large glass jar. On the ground.
Wait.
But
Look down.
what am I supposed to look at?
Lift your foot up.
As you look down, you see a very large red potion with the label Hef on it.
I pick it up.
It's a
Oh, look at that. Finders keepers.
it's a greater healing potion.
A greater healing
Who
potion.
just leaves
Thank
posts in
you.
the dirt? This is
Thank you,
interesting
Hef.
place.
In the Earth Ward, nonetheless.
Interesting. I love this place already.
So as you continue down, it's maybe a mile, half mile down the road, and you see it sticks out. It's very dark. It's very shadowy. You don't hear any noise coming from the city. You see very tall mountains, very brown, all the very earthy tones, and you see the wall. The wall is made of stone, like large boulders of stone, not shaped rock, but it's like large boulders of stone that were placed there, mudded, and then added, more stones around it. Once you get to the very large gate, the gate is open, and the gate has got very large, with brass couplings on the door, and the door is wide open. It's maybe 65 feet tall, 100 feet wide, very large gate, and it's now open.
Do we see anyone at the gate who's opening the doors for us?
The doors were just open. There's no one at the gate.
All right.
And as you look into the gate, it actually looks like the city is empty. Like there's nothing in the city.
I don't like this anymore.
They don't exactly.
Try and strain to see if it's like any illusion magic going on. If there's an illusion, if I can see through it.
Can you see through illusions or anything like that?
No, but I assume that there's a DC for illusions, as there are for like illusion spells and whatnot.
Sure, you can do an arcane check if you want.
I roll 10.
You say Arcana?
Sure.
So that would be intelligence. It's not my strong suit. But let's talk about
How can you be that old and not intelligent?
Not
Right.
smart at all.
He doesn't
Arcana is a 15.
15. It looks like an empty, abandoned city.
For a 25 for my insight, who tries to see if there's any trace of anything.
As you look through, even with your sight, you don't see anything either.
I'm going to cautiously start to walk forward with the staff out
Okay.
to the gates.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to do that?
And I will uncautiously run forward with my arms trailing behind me,
Never
headlong.
mind.
I'm gonna take my rope out and try to lasso him and pull him back.
Yeah,
Athletics check.
lasso!
A what check?
I'm all
Athletics
about
check.
that. Sorry, I get excited.
Dexterity.
Sorry.
Or save, rather.
Oh. Total of 20.
Yeah. You try to get it, like you actually get like his arm, and he like does some weird flick, and it falls off, and he runs through the gate.
I
You make
keep
a wisdom
walking
save.
forward
There
cautiously
you go.
with the staff out.
Okay.
This should be interesting.
15.
Sword.
15.
Is it,
Okay.
you pulling that out already?
So as you
Rip
enter,
it out when I
right
want
as you cross the threshold of the doorway, and you see this well as because you went there first, as you walk through, immediately the entire space is lit up. There's a giant city full of thousands of people just walking around like they just appeared out of nowhere.
Do we still see Boo?
Yeah, Boo's right in front of you.
But we see him through the gate. He can see the city.
No, you've all walked through the gate.
Oh, we all
it's,
did.
a,
Okay.
it's a bustling city.
So,
Well,
and
that's
there's
a nice
no
piece of
guards or
deception.
anything. We just like walk through.
As
this
you walk
thing.
through, there are two very large elementals standing on either side of the gate.
I think you want a big
They,
sword.
they are both probably 50 or 60 feet tall themselves, and they're just kind of standing, almost like statues, but you know that they're
I
not
look up.
statues.
Greetings.
Hello there, friend.
Looks down at you.
Could you point us in the direction of Satina.
No response.
What kind of people are there around?
Thanks.
Perception check.
You're very good with people.
Yeah, but it's not a person, so.
Oh, right.
21.
That's fair.
Dexterity save.
Me?
Yep. What was that?
21.
You see a lot of elves, a lot of like dwarves and gnomes, a lot of mountain kind of folk.
Are
And
they
you see
like wealthy, middle?
everyone looks like they're all like the same class of people. No one that is wearing too nice of materials. No one that looks like they're in poverty. Everyone looks very even. What was your save?
10.
10. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel like almost like a big rock hits you in the back.
Whose was this rock?
What was that for?
Who knows? This whole place is there.
I am a person.
And he stands back up.
That is very uncommon, actually.
I mean, I've seen many things in my life. This is unbelievable. You're very rude to this
For
person.
them to talk in common, never mind. What is your name, friend? Sorry.
You see like a lot of dust and dirt. An elven man walks up. Toro is my name.
Toro.
And perhaps you not be so rude next time you enter a new city you've never been in.
Well, no, I just thought that.
You
I
don't
didn't
know we haven't been here before.
Yes, I have a photographic memory. You've never been in the city before.
What are photographs?
That's still a term, even though there's no photographs. And photographs can be etched in drawings. You should get one of yourself.
So you have an etched like memory.
A memory like.
I see
carving
where you
in
get your
stone.
attitude from.
An eidetic memory.
Well, let me. I ask you again. Do you know where I can find a Satina here?
Satina,
Yes.
she walks around the city often. She could be in the temple, she could be in the square.
What does she look like? So if I see her, I can.
Yeah, she is.
I don't remember.
She looks to be in her 30s. She's an elf. She usually has her blonde hair pulled back, but I assure you she is much older than that. I suggest you not ask her though.
I would never. I wouldn't do that.
I have a problem.
Don't do that. Thank you for your time, Toro. And next time, if you answered it the first time, I wouldn't have said anything and this wouldn't have happened. Alright, have a nice day. I want to start walking off.
I lean
Right,
over
so
to
it's
Paul.
not your fault, no, you're right.
What was your perception check again?
21.
21. Did you do a perception check for me?
I lean over to Fallen. Can you refresh my memory? Who's this Satina person?
19.
So
To be honest, I can't remember. I wasn't paying attention.
So as you guys walk in, you know, you're all kind of just taken in. There's just, it's very bright, it's very
loud
vibrant,
here.
very loud. You see lots of women and children and men and everyone just walking around. Everyone seems to be happy. The people are trading and everything else. The entire left side. So as you walk in, there's like a main road. Actually,
What are the main races we see here?
you see a lot of elves, a lot of dwarves, gnomes, humans, and the entire right side. As you walk in, it is thousands and thousands of Goliaths are on the right side of the city. In the encampment that you can see, you can't see my mouse, but on the right side,
I see.
in the clan quarter, if you can read that.
This is more Goliaths than I've seen in a long time.
So as you're looking around, you see Torq is just fixated on just his people that he hasn't seen in a very long time.
Talk. Let's go take a look.
Yes, I think so.
And we're gonna just kind of start venturing into that area.
Sure.
And I'm gonna see if maybe I see anyone familiar from when I used to hang with them back in the day.
Perception check. Is everyone going with?
No. I'm actually going to ask the nearest city person, dweller, if they know where the temple is.
Yes, the temple it's on the northeast side of the city, past the castle.
And at Farland's side, Boo stands and wants to ask, do you have monasteries here as well?
No, I'm sorry, we do not.
Can I come with you?
By all means. Perhaps it's an all-purpose temple.
Okay.
I'll come with you as well.
Sure you won't burn?
What? I don't know.
So,
Cool.
so just on, are you walking through the clan quarter to go to the temple with the rest of the party, or are you splitting up?
So I'm sorry. So you said the clan quarter was that area.
So
and
you
said
could-
the temple was northeast.
Yeah. So like if I can't see, the temple's right up here, up right there. So you could walk through the area and then go there, or you can walk down the main road.
But we don't have a map yet. We don't know what's happening.
But you don't have a map yet. So
Yeah, we don't
So
know.
I'm probably just gonna walk in the direction that the person pointed. So
Okay.
probably just straight up that.
yeah, I mean, you could whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You can just assume we have a reasonably good notion of where we're supposed to go.
Sure.
And we've got.
But
our
he's the one who
little,
has to go to the temple, so I'm just trying to make sure that you guys are what
Gotcha.
you're doing.
Well, I mean, did I hear the description of Satina?
Yeah, I think you would have heard.
All right. So while they're going to check out, the Goliaths.
What does she look like?
Well, she
Blonde
was an
hair,
elf
full
female,
back,
appears to be
30s.
roughly 30s, but
She's got
much
blonde hair.
older. Don't bring it up. And her hair's blonde.
It's blonde.
Okay. So the three of you
She's
are
probably
going.
blonde.
So the three of you are going down the main thoroughfare to get to look for the temple,
Yes.
and the rest of you are going to.
Yeah, and I rolled an 18 perception.
Wherever she's going, I'm going.
Okay. Got it. So we'll say for the purpose of this, Denahi, Jeidobii, and Torq are going to the Goliath.
I got an entourage.
Okay.
It's gotta come.
So as the three of you and Aika are heading through the what is now the clan quarter, you see literally thousands and thousands of Goliaths. Goliaths you've never seen before.
Right.
Some kind of start to look familiar, like they might have been some of the other tribes or clans in the outreach of the areas. But most of them, you do notice that they are looking at you specifically. Like you look like they're just kind of like you're walking with such a presence, and for reasons you don't know, they are all kind of staring at you. Can you both make a perception check, please?
Another one?
Yes.
Torq's a little mystified at the moment. What is all this? Oh man, 8.
8.
A total of 20.
20. Okay. 20. You see a Goliath woman that is staring straight at Torq, and she drops what looks to be like a basket full of like pottery, and it just slams on the ground. You just watch it just explode. You obviously see that. You didn't see her before. Torq? Is that you? And it is Zara, who is Bonra's sister.
Right. Zara?
By the God, how? And she just runs up and she just gives you a giant hug.
They're Goliaths, actually.
A Goliath hug.
They're still Goliaths. Giants are Goliaths.
Oh.
They're half giants,
That's the joke.
technically.
Still a big
That's the
hug.
joke.
Deck save.
You see, because they are Goliaths or half giants, that is a joke.
Roll for
You're not there. Anyway. By the gods, how are you still alive?
The village was murdered, killed by drow that apparently were on the orders of someone else. I escaped when I came back, and most of the village was slaughtered. I had nothing left.
I'm glad you're okay. Where is my sister? Where's Bonra?
Banra didn't make it.
And Tisri?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I failed them.
You did not. You honor them by being alive. My husband and child were gone as well, so I share in your sorrow.
I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I think I've returned the favor to the person who was responsible.
You? You were the one that we hear about? The stories of the giant Goliath and his friends killing the evil Jaren?
He's the one.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Oh,
Stories?
yes. It was. Everyone's been talking about it for weeks.
I didn't think you would have heard of it.
How did word get here?
Word travels everywhere. all Goliaths that we find in the world, we bring them here. Ones that have our same ideals anyway. The barbarians of the East, we leave them to go fuck off. But the civilized ones, yes.
There is one girl, Kayla.
Kayla? I do not know the name.
She's in... Oh, crap. Tydian? Wait, where did we leave her?
Yeah.
She's in Tydian.
Is she safe?
At the moment, yes. With a friend. But
And
perhaps we should get her here.
Yes. When you can, yes. Bring her here, please. You should stay here.
Stay?
Why not? You have more pressing business?
At the moment, we may. We're trying to stop the next evil terror trying to take over.
Well, stay as you can. But you must go see Garad. He has been looking for you as well. And Garad was, not an apprentice, but he was a younger Goliath that was kind of taking under your wing, who was on the hunt with you when he came back to the thing.
I haven't seen him since we buried the dead.
He was part of this. He found some druids and he mustered a lot of the people that we could, and they brought us here. And with the druids and the other magic users, we never trusted them, but we kind of do now. They've been very helpful. But they've been bringing people here as fast as they could.
Where is he?
He's up at the main tent. Would you like to go see him?
Yes.
Which is the big one by that castle. All right. So as you, the three of you, Denahi, you are with Torq and Jeidobii, just so you're aware. As the three of you follow her, one of the little Goliath kids, heard your name, and he starts running up. Torq! Torq! Son of Sark is here! And he just starts screaming, and it's like cheering, and then a lot of the people are stopping what they're doing. You're hearing commotion, and like the herd, no pun intended, is starting to kind of like follow you as you're walking down the main road towards the big tent.
This is slightly awkward.
You were kind of a hero, Torq. I mean, you led the people. Everyone trusted you. We believe in you.
No hero. A hero would have saved them from that demise.
That was out of your control. The gods willed it.
Indeed.
I still try to not be bitter about that. But they willed it. So as you guys are walking towards the main camp, the four of you are heading down the main road towards the temple. So as you continue down the main road, you do see a very, very good mix of races. Not a lot of the exotic ones, not a lot of tabaxis. You don't see any other tieflings, or you do see some turtles. You see some other, like I said, like mountainous.
Blue people.
No blue people. As you continue down, you do get to the town square, which has got a lot of different shops and markets and places like that, where there's just even more congregations of people. Are you going to keep going?
It amazes me that such a large city full of so many people could have remained hidden like this. I wonder how they did it.
Must be some kind of crazy magic.
Well, we should ask somebody.
Oh yeah, you just
Usually how you found out the things you want to know.
Oh please, after you.
Oh, very well. Is there anybody important looking around?
Old
Perception
woman.
check.
Huh? Perception check.
Yes.
Alright. It's not bad.
What can I do for you?
How do you hide this city?
That is
Excuse me?
23.
Well, when we were outside, we couldn't
23?
see anything. It looked empty, and then I ran in and I saw you guys.
Everyone looks like the same. Like imagine like Star Trek. Like everyone is like the same class. I mean, you do see like shop owners and stuff which have like a different presence, but everyone legitimately looks like they're in similar, very basic, robes and tabards and such. I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
When was the last time you were outside the city?
Whew. 30 years ago, maybe?
How does people in the city get their goods to give to the rest of the people in the city?
We have lots of traders that go out and they come back in, or they use different gates and portals and stuff.
But could you point us to one of them so we could...
I don't really know them personally, but I mean the merchants maybe.
There we go. Maybe ask one of them.
Anything any of you need to buy?
No. Can't say that I need anything right now.
Well, then I guess we'll just make conversation.
Okay.
We'll walk up to the nearest merchant.
Is there a specific merchant you're looking for, or
A lemon merchant.
Closest.
lemon
Yeah,
merchant?
probably somebody like fruit. Yeah, fruit's a good
You
idea.
want to have a
too.
lemon party?
Sure. Okay, perception check.
.org.
1.
1. There's lots of different stands and shops and everything else.
We should find somebody whose goods, expire so then they have to get shit in and out. all the
Like a
time.
lemon.
Like a lemon. I look around for a lemon.
You're so creative. Perception check.
And meanwhile, I look
17.
around for just a
17.
general produce stand.
Yeah, I mean, you do see a produce stand.
I never
There's
noticed it.
an elven man, maybe his 20s.
Do they have lemons?
They have lots of produce.
But are they lemons?
You're not there yet.
I rush
Yes,
over.
they're lemons.
I look
Jesus
for the
Christ.
lemons.
I point them out over there.
I bite one.
Excuse me, sir. Are you going to pay for that?
These
No.
motherfuckers. You.
I don't have to pay you.
You're trying to cast a spell?
No,
A
I'm
bit
just
of
trying to be
Jedi
very
mind trick 'em.
convincing.
Okay.
I'm just very convincing.
Okay. But as a DM, what are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just convincing.
Persuading.
Just trying to
Yes.
persuade?
Persuasion.
Okay, so roll a persuasion check.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, that's like 5.
He just looks at you. Why are you waving your hand?
I mean, I really don't want to call the gods, but, if it's just a silver.
How much is the lemon lad?
Silver.
Silver.
You just said it.
I'm not very good.
It's a vampire, yes, it's fine. It was very quiet.
It's true.
Yes, yes.
So I
Excuse me?
flip
What?
him a silver.
Huh?
I flip him a silver.
Thank you. Anything else?
Does it taste like a lemon?
Yes.
So
Where do these lemons come from?
A lemon tree?
in this area,
We have some produce that's grown here, yes, but others exported.
From where?
You're not from around here, huh?
no, that's why we're asking.
No, would you look at my clothes? Of course I'm not from around here.
I'm dressed so much better than you.
That's fair. We have some people who come and they bring it in from the material plane. I mean, we're obviously on the Earth Ward. Like, this is not a great
It's not
place.
a secret, I get it.
Yeah.
But then why hide the city from the outside?
I mean, there's a lot of dangers in the city, in the Earth Ward as well.
Like what?
Like giant mountain turtles that want to stomp on you.
Oh, they're
they
harmless.
seem pretty gentle.
Just don't let them land on you.
I mean, there's all sorts of things out there.
Well, we knew. Do you want to enlighten us?
Yeah, don't go out there, and you won't get eaten.
Would you tell me how do you guys go about disguising the city? It's very interesting to me.
I
I've never
actually,
seen anything like it.
I don't know how they do it actually.
Really?
I mean, but
Yes.
who's they? They're like a higher.
You're asking a lot of questions. I sell fruit, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Well-
but you live here.
No, you sell fruit for money, not for fuck's sake.
He
And
gets
you have
it.
much more experience in this area than
Yes.
we do.
I'm pretty sure it's just a council of mages or something that does their magic and they do something to protect the city, yes.
Interesting.
So, are any of them like druids?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
We should remember to tell Jeidobii that.
Would you point us in the direction of these druids? We would love to inquire.
I mean,
them.
sure. I mean, you could probably see 300 of them right now. I mean, they're just out and about in the city, but
that is way
If you're
more
looking-
druids than we thought there
if you're
were.
looking for like
Yes.
a main person, probably Satina maybe. She'll be at the temple.
Where would she be? As a temple?
Yes.
We should go there. We
Yeah,
were going there.
we were going there.
What a
we were going
coincidence.
there
It's
anyway.
very- it's-
What
I
a
understand.
crew!
That's the vampire blood is turning you.
I know,
even
it's
more,
like
yeah.
we're-
There you go again with that word. What
What's
was
that?
that? You said vampire?
Oh, but yeah, we are
It's
in the
a
process-
family name.
Yeah,
We're,
fine.
re-
Deception
we're,
check.
we're related.
Deception
13.
check.
Oh, actually, 16.
Don't know me. I
He was the one that said it.
Deception.
7.
12.
Hans is just gonna give it all.
Yes.
Okay. You paid for your fruit now. You know, the temple is that way. He just kind of nervously points in northeast.
Thanks. What was your name again?
Julo.
July.
Julo.
July.
Yes. I stare at him intensely while I squeeze the lemon over my head.
You're very
That's not how you
odd.
do that at all.
All right. Good day. All right. So you're gonna continue down towards the temple, I guess?
Is there like a meat stand?
No, I don't think there is actually. Everyone down here eats vegetables.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay, great.
No.
The city is run by druids. We do not kill animals.
Trust me, it's better.
What do you do with the animals that die of natural causes?
See, that's really interesting because I know a druid and he kills things all the time.
Interesting. It might be a lost druid. He might need some
Yeah,
help.
I believe that.
I believe he needs a lot of help, but we are not qualified to give that to him.
So much shade.
He did lose a lot recently.
That's
Great. So, all of y'all are like vegetarians. That's really great.
Oh, y'all.
Moving along now.
All right. Wisdom save.
Ooh.
20 not natural.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So as you continue in the direction that they gave you for the temple, the rest of you are now walking up on that very large tent.
Did she feel anything when she was walking along?
You don't know. You're not there.
Well, I know. I like. Would she have felt like a vibe or something?
I'd give her a card if she was feeling anything.
It's not your
Please
character.
continue.
So as the three of you and the rest of the herd are walking towards the main tent, very large Goliath, not quite as big of a beard as yours, familiar face, comes out bearing a very, very large axe. By the gods.
By the gods indeed.
How can you, brother? And he runs up and brings you in for a nice big hug. Torq, and then immediately he kind of remembers his place and immediately kneels down, and then the entire herd just kneels down.
That is not necessary. Stop that. Stop
Wow,
that. What is
Torq.
happening?
Mr. Popular.
I
over
kneel
there.
too.
Oh, stop that.
Druid
It is
stack.
good to see you. I'm very happy that you are alive and well.
You as well, sir. Come. Much to talk about.
Yes.
Do your knees go backwards with your hooves, or do you still have like regular knees and just like hoof bottoms?
I just think of like if you extend my foot, like my ankle.
Got it.
Would be, yeah.
I was just curious if you were like those weird aliens where you like your knees are backwards. Like, could you take a knee? Like, you couldn't take a knee.
Oh.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
Probably the same way that like a wolf or like cats have that weird.
They have these.
So Garad takes you in and he greets you with ale and other drink.
I follow.
Sure.
We can do that. Okay.
They do have. He's got like a very small fire, like in the center of this tent. You know, it's like kind of like a teepee almost, where there's a big opening in the center, and there's like a little fire going, and it looks like they're cooking like a
Feel at home.
like a bird or something, some sort of animal that they're kind of roasting. You're not there. And you know, would you like something to eat? Yeah, food.
Yes, please.
Sure. Here, food. And then, you know, some of the other Goliaths are coming out. They're bringing you food, and it's amazing little platters of fruits and vegetables and meat and all sorts of
I'm
things.
trying to pick out the carbs. Rolls.
So, how did you survive?
I
saw them
went
take
to
you on
find the
a.
culprits and then was captured.
I mean, we
unfortunately.
tried to follow you, and we saw them throw you on the boat, and then you were gone.
The boat was then smashed into by another boat. I was freed by my friends, and we began a journey that has taken us a long time across Seros.
Seros,
Yes,
a Goliath crossed the ocean of storms. Unbelievable that you're still alive.
I'm not the only one, although some of them were by force.
Bastards.
The Dark Elves, the Drow, they were working with someone. We've killed him and exacted the revenge, but unfortunately that doesn't fix what was lost.
The stories are true then. You and your friends killed him.
Yes.
Couple dragons too.
I'm honored to be in your presence.
You've met them, yes? This is Denahi
Nice to meet you, Denai.
and Jeidobii.
Jeidobii, we have met, haven't we? Many years ago.
Yes, very long ago. It's good to see you.
You as well.
You were a lot smaller back then.
Yes, it's a growth spurt of sorts.
As I catch
I'm
it.
also just
How long has it been since you left?
I honestly, let's see.
About 10 years now?
No.
No.
Since this whole campaign started.
Oh.
It would have been a year or two. No.
3 months. 3 months.
Yeah, it's probably about a month across the ocean, and then 2 or 3 months after. So we'll call it 4 months. 4 months. Time works funny here.
Apparently.
It's been like 4 years since we've seen you.
4 years.
I spit out everything. I stand up. What? 4 years.
Something like that. Yes.
Time is passing faster here.
You know.
Yes.
I have something to do, Torq. I'm sorry. I have to.
Where are you going?
We have to go. I have to go speak to Satina, and the time is different
We
here.
should all go.
Oh, sure. Let's go. Let's go right now.
If you have pressing business, by all means.
We do. We must finish this current.
When you're done with whatever you're doing, please, we will welcome you back. You can have your throne back, or you can.
You honor me.
Yes. Anything I would do for you, sir.
I will be back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
May the gods watch over you all.
Thank you.
Alright.
And right before we walk out, I'm just like going to all like the bowls and stuff to get as much as I can. All right, let's go.
And he hands you a bag full of fruit and vegetables.
Lemons, nothing but lemons.
Bless you.
We have a really good. We have a really good lemon tree.
Pour a vodka.
Okay, we gotta go. Bye. And I'm gonna run out, and I'm just gonna ask people like, oh, where.
Sure.
The place
So you
is,
take
so I
some
can-
time and you kind of get the general direction.
And as we're doing this, do I see? I realize that the guards at the gate. I realize now that they were druids, but as I'm going through the city now, do I like see my people?
Perception check. I mean, can you really identify a druid just by
I
looking
mean,
at them?
we have markings and stuff.
Profiling.
But would the druid think to ask that if you were
20
not
total.
with us?
20. I mean, you see a lot of characteristics that would insinuate druids. You also see a lot of
Meta.
elementals and other beings of multiple sizes kind of just walking the streets. Like in
I'm gonna walk up to the first druid I see of age. And I'm gonna give them like a huge hug.
Sir, what's
I'm sorry. It's just been so long, brother. It's good to see you. And let's like bring him in for another hug.
Good day, sir. Oh, all right.
I'm Jeidobii.
Oh, you don't know him.
No, I don't. What is your name, brother?
Dakar.
Dakar.
I'm gonna walk away.
Very awkward. Okay.
I'm sorry. It's just been so long since I've seen another druid friend
Oh,
of
well,
mine.
there's plenty of us here to accost.
Excuse him. He's very excited.
I see that.
Sorry. Thank you.
Can you guys make a perception check? And can you also make a perception check for different reasons?
16. Wow.
16.
22.
22.
12.
24.
24.
25.
25. 15. Okay. As you're walking, I don't have the map up there. Let's get that map back up.
What's up?
I don't see it in here. So as you're walking up the street, you kind of see like the main thoroughfare, and you see a very blue person. You're still quite a ways away, but Boo sticks out like a sore thumb. Everything is like natural colors and browns and like beiges and stuff, and like his blue skin literally is like a beak. And you too with your purple, like you guys like legitimately stick out. Like where's Waldo?
I'm green.
So you do see him. You see them about 10 blocks or so. Like it's still quite a ways, but you do see them walking kind of in the same general.
Guys.
And the rest of you see a store. It seems like a lot of people are kind of coming in and out, and the store name is Traveling Potions and Herbs. It has a like a red dragon on the top of the, like a carved out red dragon on top of the sign hanging on the thing, and there's a, for you two, no, you're not there. I'm thinking about it. I think you're the only one that recognizes it's a humanoid, maybe 20s, dark hair. He's kind of bent over, kind of looking at some things.
I recognize it. A humanoid in his 20s. Okay.
You doing it? He's like looks like he's bringing crates or boxes into the
You
store.
seem to be staring at that. Should we go into the shop? Do you want to go in there?
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
Okay.
We head
So
towards the shop.
you guys head into the shop, and the three of you do see them enter a store.
Oh,
And
I will not follow. I will not go.
Okay. So as the person goes in and he starts like stacking items or whatever, he turns around. Hey man, what can I do for you? Why do you look familiar, man?
I knew you before you were dead.
Dead?
Yeah, we looted your corpse.
Am I in heaven?
Or at
man?
least my friend looted your corpse and took your pet.
My pet?
Yeah.
Nico?
Yeah.
You took my pet?
No, my friend did.
Man, that's not cool.
I know.
Would
Well,
you
for
prefer...
the record, I wasn't for it when it happened.
Would you
But-
prefer that they left it there?
Well, as
On
you
its
can
own.
see, I'm not dead, man.
Are you sure about
How
that?
did
That's just not
you
cool.
End up here.
I mean, I walked. What are you guys doing? Are you going to the temple or?
I'm going to the temple. Just asking directions how to get there.
Just very quickly. May I see your hand? Good.
Sure, man. Puts his hand out.
Grab it.
What
turn
does
it
your
over.
tattoo say?
Put on his my 2 fingers on his pulse to see if he's got one.
Yeah, he's alive. He's warm. He's alive.
Oh, you are alive.
Safe
That's
for
lucky
his
for
spell.
you. You would really be dead.
Yeah, yeah. You guys are freaking me out, man.
What color is his aura? It was high.
It's great.
Your D20
It was
is right
it was
there.
a 10.
Oh.
Yeah, but I had like plus 12 or something.
It's green.
Huh.
You want to buy some herbs, man?
What kind of herb you have?
Do we have pentapedal?
I will
Clearly.
take some of that.
Yeah, sure. 5 gold. Here you go. It's like a handful.
But you think I was born yesterday? This is clearly verse 2.5. At best.
Man, don't come in here. All right, whatever.
There we go.
Yeah, man, I smoked some of that hexapedal. Man, don't fucking do that.
Hexapedal.
Yeah, I was like dead for like 2 days. And then I woke up and I wasn't dead anymore. It was great.
So does it simulate the effects of death
I think so.
to allow you to hide, perhaps?
I mean, I was high. Yeah.
I will take some of that. You have it here?
Useful.
How do you like forcibly make somebody smoke?
Yeah, I mean, it's expensive though,
So I'm
man.
looking for
No,
like
but it
a
could be
transcendental
useful for me
experience
to
here.
trick
so.
you.
I mean, you gotta be careful, man. It's like 10 gold, and I'll give you like a little. It's like one little thing.
I will take that, yes.
Hans,
Okay.
Yes.
will you buy some for us?
Unfortunately, I don't have any.
I'm staring at him.
Yeah, put it right in my pocket, looking right at it.
Man. Hey,
Why
is,
do you
is that
want
Jeidobii guy still with you, man?
It's somewhere.
Yes.
Not at the moment, but
His house was crazy, man. I had to steal a lot of that weed. I'm sorry. Sorry, pentapedal.
Arlen, did you bring the?
You guys had that
gold?
growing everywhere, man. It was crazy.
I feel like doesn't Torq have all the gold?
I feel like he does.
Why do we
I
give
think
it all
I
to
gave
one?
that fruit merchant my last silver.
Why do we give it to the one person?
Well, man, I'll be here all day, man. Just come on back when you're ready. And bring my... No, it's alright. I just want to see him.
Oh, he's a phoenix now.
A what?
He's a flaming bird now.
He
Denahi,
wasn't always one?
Man, that would really help lighten all
Oh,
this
yeah.
stuff, man.
Denahi, are you near traveling potions and herbs?
No idea what that is.
It's a sign that looks like a red dragon.
Perception check.
Tell her I'll go outside
We're
and do
passing
jumping
it.
jacks.
You can tell her yourself. You
I
have one on
I
your
just
ear.
grabbed Hilda.
All right.
I just
You're
grabbed
going to
Hilda. And so,
Tonight,
Hilda,
Hilda's
will
standing
you,
outside.
will you please just fly around this so that they can see us? Go on, Hilda. I will miss you.
Whoa, man, you got an owl. That's really cool, man.
Tell her to look for the owl.
There.
Who?
I'm guessing the building where the owls flew out of.
That would be the one, yes.
Why are you... What is he doing,
Rockabilly's
man?
also standing outside waving his arms.
He's doing jumping jacks.
Why is he
Jeidobii,
doing
are you coming with
calisthenics,
us?
man? That's too much work,
No,
man.
we don't have much time. I have to
Clearly he takes... Sorry.
You're going to the temple.
Yeah. If 3 months here is if 3 months where we're from is 3 years here, then I don't.
You have it backwards, just for the record. It moves faster here, but it's slower there.
So point of order then.
So like if you're here for like 2 months, you might be gone for like a day.
So how often do I need to pee here?
What's that, man?
I thought the same thing.
So then in terms of her curse, if we're here 12 days, it's only 1 day there.
Potentially.
Okay.
Time is weird here. I'm just gonna go there. I'll see you guys later.
Tiny, whiny.
Sure. So what's everyone doing?
Waiting.
Torq seems to have been summoned towards a red dragon shop where owls live.
I heard him.
Oh.
We should go. But we should gather them and follow Jeidobii.
Are you guys like coming or can we leave?
We're outside the door. We're coming in.
Okay.
Bling bling bling.
Night.
Hey. Hi.
You're alive? How is that possible?
Yeah, I think I'm alive, yeah.
Hexapedal.
She took all your stuff.
What the hell is that?
Apparently,
She
he
took my
smoked
stuff?
some righteous shit.
Wait a minute.
It killed
You
him.
were dead.
I'm not. He just said I'm not dead.
We found your body.
He
Oh,
felt his
yeah.
pulse and he just used
What do you mean, oh yeah?
I took some hexapedal and that's crazy shit, man.
You were alive?
Yeah, it was like some Romeo and Juliet shit, man. My heart stopped for like 2 days.
Who?
So wait a minute.
It's a really
You
good
woke
novel.
up and got on a boat and came here?
No, I woke up and cleaned up my shop and got some things, and then things were all crazy and people were sucking blood and stuff, and it was weird.
Who was sucking blood?
I don't know, all sorts of like creepy looking things. And as he like goes and he turns to go grab something, perception checks.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
24.
19.
24, 19, 17.
5.
5.
Oh no, 7. Excuse me, 7.
You said 22.
22, got it. Yeah, you all see it. So as he goes, you see 2 marks on his neck.
Ooh.
And he goes and grabs something. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like, I actually woke up and someone was biting me. It was weird, man.
How long ago was that?
I don't know. I've been here for a really long time.
More importantly, how did you survive?
He's fine.
He looks normal.
You packed up and left, you say?
Yeah. I mean, it was weird. That guy was like biting me, and like,
What guy?
I don't know, it was some weird fucking dude with fangs,
What did he
man.
look like?
Like a weird fucking dude with
I
fangs.
turn into Victor.
That's a neat trick, man. Am I
Did he
sure?
look like this?
No.
Oh, then I don't care.
But
Turn back.
Sometimes he does say that.
I mean, it was
Might
weird though. Like after he was biting me and I got him off and he was like doing all these weird things, and then I watched like these weird like black veins come like from his mouth, and he started like choking. And he just died. It was weird.
What were you smoking again?
Because you had the hexapedal. The hexa what? Pedal?
Hexapedal? No, I don't have any more for sale. I'm sorry.
No, but that's what you were smoking.
I have none of it. What are you talking about?
Wait a minute.
I mean, that's what I smoked. Yeah.
Have you ever heard
You're
of this?
telling me that your blood poisoned a vampire?
What the fuck is a vampire, man?
Should we drink?
A bloodsucker.
Oh, the guy who bit me? I don't know. I mean, I was smoking a lot of pentapedal too, man. The whole shop was full of that shit.
I think
Well-
that you should close the
Wait,
doors to your shop for a
pentapedal is
minute.
the destruction of vampires?
No, I think it's hexapedal.
It's
The
one more pedal.
hexapedal.
So like, it can be dead like.
Did you say it's the one greater?
Right,
one
but
more pedal.
apparently it caused the vampire to get infected and die.
I think that we should close the shop for a minute.
I agree.
If you
I
would.
think we need to go start a hexapedal crop.
We need to confirm this.
What?
What?
Oh,
I turn
yes.
around and slowly shut the doors.
Man, you're making me nervous. First you take my dragon, and now you're closing my shop. I don't know what.
This will just take a moment. Could you tell me what that is over there?
What's that?
And I just prick him a little bit and get a little blood.
Okay.
Very well. Anything unusual about it?
Do medicine
Smells
check.
like lavender.
Yeah, it's bad. But hold on.
Got any spells we can do? Can you help that?
Hans.
Yeah.
He's green.
It's green.
Yeah.
He's clearly not. He looks pink.
But like you were yellow and black, and
No, like yeah, the thingy that he can see things.
Man, you see colors too, man. That's cool.
what color am I to you?
Oh, there's all sorts of colors right now.
I think we can all see colors.
Medicine, so that's a 10.
10. It smells. You're just smelling it, right? It smells a little. It doesn't smell like normal blood. Like it smells like it's tainted, I guess is the best way to put it.
And do I grab the little pouch of hexapetal and I
Medicine check. You guys are weird,
16.
man. They do not smell the same.
well, I don't know if it is a hexapetal. But let's see what happens.
Okay. Can you make a Constitution save, please?
Can you do that slower?
Oh god.
Dear God. And in this intimate Ukodor Max show,
Constitution saving
Ukodor
throw. So that would be 9.
9. Okay.
Wait, he just said no. What?
So it's 9.
That would be
9.
It's 9.
So, you kind of feel your just a little bit. You feel like your body starts to kind of lock up a little bit. It's because you're not a vampire anymore, but you still carry some of the curse, and for other reasons, like it's not there. But you do feel like, not like a seizure, but you kind of feel like the makings of, like you feel like you maybe like if you're allergic to bees and you kind of just get locked up, like you kind of feel like that just for a moment, and your mouth goes numb and locked, and you do see this reaction. Whoa, man, are you all right?
There's something wrong with the rock.
What?
There's something wrong with the rock.
Are you saying I can get high by my own blood, man?
No, don't try that.
You
So
can if
what's
you
so
want to.
special about him? What have you taken recently?
Pentabedal?
That's it?
That's what yeah.
Like all day, every day?
Not every day, man. Are you my mom? No,
It's
she
a
died.
lifestyle.
Did you kill my mom?
What? No.
Man, she
Sorry.
died too. That was
Sorry
terrible.
about that.
She did die.
Yeah, she was a bitch. She's alright.
She wasn't. She was very
I'm
kind.
sure she was a lovely woman.
Wasn't she terrible? I don't remember.
Actually, she probably was addicted.
Just on a hunch, while you guys are talking, I'm gonna very subtly cast Divine Sense on him to see if he shows up as a celestial fiend or undead.
No ping. He's just a dude.
Dude who smokes a lot.
Just a dude
What is it,
disguised
Farm?
like another dude.
A suspicion I had, but I was wrong.
So while you guys are just kind of harassing poor Kahan, Jeidobii, you do take some time and you eventually get to the Temple of Jewel.
Temple of Jewel.
And there is an old man, long gray beard. He's a dwarf man at the door. What do you want?
And the staff is out too, by the way. I'm writing on Aika. Yes, I'm here to speak to Satina.
She's busy. What can I do for you?
This is actually kind of important. I've been sitting here on a... This is kind of important.
Can you be more specific?
I have this staff, and everyone's been telling me to come to Satina for a trial, and that's why I'm here.
I don't know anything about your bollocks.
You
Leave the
shouldn't. You've never seen them, so it's good that you don't.
leave the bear creature outside. Come on.
All right. Aika, I'll be right back.
All right. So you come in.
Don't eat anyone, okay? Aika.
Okay.
You telling the truth?
Inside check.
Inside check the owl there.
24.
24. So as the door is closing, you said, "Don't eat anyone." He's like, "Okay." And right as it gets to the crack, you see like a. Come on.
Okay, all right.
I can move faster than that. Let's go.
All right, yeah. Question:
What?
Who makes that barrier around the city?
The barrier?
Where the illusion is that no one's here, like it's empty?
I mean, I think the druids do that, yes. I think it's a collective concentration thing.
Hallucinatory terrain.
I don't know. I'm not a fucking magic user.
Oh,
Come on!
sorry, I'm following him! Right beside you!
Okay, so he takes you inside and kind of goes into like the back office room of this temple, and the door does open up, and you see thousands and thousands of books, like a giant library is almost as high as you can see, just full of books. And sitting at the center of this is a nice, very, very nice wood carved, what looks to be almost like a tree trunk that was, like a tree was severed, created into a really nice desk. And there, sitting at the desk, is what fits the description of Satina. Satina, this weird young elf wants to talk to you.
Excuse me, weird?
As I said that.
I didn't want to talk. The second I saw you, you talk about my bollocks.
I said I didn't want your bollocks.
Why'd you say that when I didn't even...
Why are you still talking about bollocks?
Nice to meet you, Satina.
Vandal, please, let's just go. Thank you. And as he walks out, she kind of does this, and the doors close.
I kind of give like a polite open bow to her.
Nice to meet you, Jeidobii.
It's very nice to meet you. I'm guessing that you knew I was coming.
Yes, Vazut told me.
Yes. So, what's on the to-do list?
Performance check.
Wow, he's just awkward all the way around.
Oh, God, give me guidance.
Pretty elf.
Is she pretty?
She's very attractive.
Let's see, performance.
Now he's gonna start stammering and pull a Hugh
15.
15. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of stumbling. It's all right, Jeidobii. So, speak with his aunt. Wait a second. She reaches and she grabs and she like pulls your arm towards you, and she kind of.
You're very strong. I'm very weak.
Zelorosian, is that you? She closes her eyes, and you can hear it, but he starts to speak to her, and they go on for just a little bit, kind of connecting to a point. Little awkward.
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here with her.
No,
right
like
now.
the conversation that they kind of go back and forth. It seems a little. Yeah.
I see.
And she lets go. You carry your grandfather along with you.
It's a very weird story, but I do. Yes.
Interesting. You're a spitting image of him. And she kind of sits and lays her book down. So, what can I do for you, Jeidobii?
Well, So we're kind of facing a reoccurring problem, like on the material plane.
Mm-hmm. Victor is back,
Victor
yes.
is wrong, yes.
We are aware. We try to bring as many people as we can here.
I am here to follow the trial of the Tarve.
Are you ready to take the mantle of the warden of the Tarve? Did you come alone?
No. I have friends here with me, but they're in town. I wanted to bring them along, but I got word that time moves differently here, and I got kind of nervous, so I just wanted to be here.
Okay. Perception check.
Oh, that was horrible. Let's see what we got here. Perception. So that's gonna be a total of 10.
10. When you first walked in, there's a lot of books and there's a lot of natural elements inside of this room. There's a lot of natural boulders with between the bookshelves. The bookshelves are kind of like wood just ingrained into giant stone, natural mountain rocks and such. And inside the actual space there are stones or boulders that have kind of been flattened a little bit to make different stools and benches. But as you're kind of uncomfortable looking around, you look over your right shoulder and there's a boulder that's on the ground that seems to be a little closer than it was when you first walked in. You just kind of notice that, it's that's weird, and then you continue on.
Uh,
So, You feel that you're ready for this?
As I'm talking to her, I'm poking the boulder with my staff. Well, I don't think I really have a choice, really.
Nothing happens.
Take a seat on the boulder?
I mean, I thought you're sitting on a chair.
Oh, I'm on a chair, then no. Okay. All right, cool.
Okay.
I have no choice but to be ready, so I
guess that's a good reason of any.
Yeah, anything that I could do to help rid the material plane of Victor Karan.
Sure.
I must do.
Well,
I would rather not kind of have that mantle because it's kind of a lot of responsibility, but here I am.
Well, we work together as a community, but
Yes. We do. Yes.
killing Victor should be at the top of your list. So if you're able to complete this quest before facing him, by all means. Whether you have time to do that, the more power gems that you're able to acquire and more steps that you're able to complete prior to engaging with Victor will definitely put you in better favor. So, Zook has plagued the elemental world.
Zook. Does that name ring a bell at all?
No,
To me?
it does not.
Okay.
He's a lich who made his way to this land some time ago. Victor does not have power in the elemental planes. He cannot cross the barrier. We do not allow him. But he has sent some of his minions here in his stead. So your quest, the first step of your journey, is to venture blank to the summit and find Zook and kill him.
Oh, Zook, the lich, powerful lich. I'm going to. That's the job that you're giving me. I kind of thought these trials were going to be more of like a like trivia almost, like maybe like a questionnaire. I would just kind of, or maybe like.
So you think that we'll just give you questions to answer to lead and protect the ancient druids of the Tarve?
I guess I kind of thought of it as a kind of like an application, sort of.
Well, if you don't feel like you're ready, then we can definitely.
No. I stand up.
Okay. Dex save.
Okay. Oh well, you know, can't win them all, right? Dex save. That's gonna be a 7.
7. So as you go to stand up, you place your feet on the ground, assuming it's going to be flat ground, and you step on something that's a little rocky. And as you do, you lose your balance and you fall prone, and you hear, and the rock actually stands up, and you see it kind of fans out its head.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Greg, please leave him alone.
Right?
Greg.
Oh, I heard Greg too.
Greg?
I think it should be Greg.
Greg.
Apologies about that. He's a very curious creature.
Do I know what Greg is?
Greg is he's like a boulder elemental. Like he's not like a big.
Is he like a fat boulder baby? Oh, he's adorable.
He kind of looks like that.
I kind of melt when I see him, and I try to kind of like. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. Oh.
Greg.
He's adorable. He's familiar. Yours?
No, he's a rock that moves around and bites people's ankles.
Yes.
I thought about putting him in the bag, but I thought that was silly, so I didn't do that.
That's the humor.
Do you need anything else from me?
Could I possibly get a map of the
Sure.
Lord?
That could be provided, yes.
Right.
So she looks behind and she kind of digs through some stuff, and she provides you with a map, which is right there. Or you can look on the monitor if you want to look on the monitor.
Don't grab it.
This will definitely come in mighty handy.
So, when you're ready, just go ahead and see one of our seekers at the gate. And they'll provide you a rock trick to get you there.
I will do that. Thank you. Is there a time frame that it has to be done, or do we have as much as we need?
No, I'm sure you can take your time. There's nothing pressing at all.
Do you know how long it would take by foot, or by horse?
Foot?
Or by horse, I guess.
I don't know. 3 weeks, maybe? Maybe longer.
Maybe longer. All right.
I mean, the drakes won't get you all the way, but they'll get you close. They'll get you past the flats, anyway.
Thank you.
There's a lot of dangers out there. So stay focused.
I will. I won't fail you. We won't fail you. After I do the deed, do I come back here, or?
That is up to you.
Okay.
When the deed is complete, the path will be pointed out.
Thank you. And I give her like another elven bow, and I will begin to.
Good luck.
Go.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you walk up?
Yes.
Okay. So you go out there and you see Vondal out there, and he's still very old and very grumpy. Good day.
Good day. Can you take me to the Drakes?
What drakes?
Satina said that you would take me to the Drakes so we can.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't.
She said the seekers at the gate, right?
I just thought you could help out.
No, I don't leave this temple.
Okay. Well, thank you for.
But yes, the guards will be able to help you out.
Thank you.
You
I
can see
will walk
Torq
out.
probably.
Toro? Thank you.
Good day. And like you're barely even through the threshold and the door is closing behind you.
No, okay. Is Ika still in place?
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything around Ika?
Perception check.
Assume we've
Ika, have you been
started
good?
walking
26.
Yep, you don't see anything amiss. He's just kind of sitting there.
All right, you ready?
I guess.
Let's go. Let's see where everyone is.
So what do you? So you guys are still interrogating Kahan?
Are we? I thought we started walking towards the.
No, you're still in the
Not that I know.
interrogation.
Oh, all right.
So can I go, man, or what?
Where would you go? It's your own shop.
Oh, that's right.
So
you
you're
guys are
telling
very
me
confusing,
that we're
man.
gonna have to be high off our asses for them to fight us.
I do not believe that this is the way.
I'll stick with my sword.
I think more so you could possibly lace your arrows or weapons with the oils from the plants.
Or we can kill him and harvest his blood.
I'm telling you, I checked the blood. I checked the what is that, hexapetal?
Yeah.
I checked the hexapetal. They do not seem connected.
No, he said he was smoking the pentapetal.
That's right.
But when you ate the plants, you seized up.
I mean, you
No,
have
that was his
you
blood.
have pentapetal if you want. You can play with that if you want.
Very well.
So you're gonna grab some penta?
Oh, we all go
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
I already would.
Constitution save. Do you wear gloves?
Yes, gauntlets actually.
Gauntlets. Yeah.
That was plus the 317.
Okay. How much are you grabbing?
Just a little bit.
Okay. The second that the pentapetal actually touches your lips, it burns. It sizzles.
The Penta or the Dex?
The penta.
That is very interesting.
What? Man, there's no give backs, man. I don't know what's wrong with your stuff.
Would you hold on to this for me?
You want me to hold it?
Yes, to do that.
Do you have gloves on?
No, I don't, because I have to cut my hands open all the time.
Here we go. Ready?
What do you mean, here we go?
Drop it.
No reaction.
That's interesting.
Wait, is it supposed to do something?
That it was burning my lips.
Put it to your lips.
I can roll it for you.
And then smell it and touch it to my lips.
Nothing happens. You guys are weird.
Are you just playing a
man.
joke on me?
I'm not.
Are they not using it right?
We should all smoke it. I'll teach you how to use it. I give it to Denahi. Start rolling a joint.
Drugs
Pipe
and
might be
Ukodor.
more useful.
Herbs.
Herbs. Excuse me.
Perhaps something to cool it.
So, do you did you really take my dragon?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, he said you took my dragon.
I light my fingers in
I
the
was talking about just start lighting it.
Okay.
Well, you should share with him, of course. Here you go.
Are
Would
you
like some?
falling?
Oh, I already have enough. Thanks, man.
What? We used to do this all the time on Donadell.
Fucking elves. All right.
None for broccoli?
No.
I will have none of it.
You don't
Excuse
want to
myself
try.
That's
outside.
probably good that you
Yeah,
don't.
I will actually give you all the stash that I just bought.
Give it to Denahi.
Keeps
She
us
seems
available.
to know what it is.
All right, guys. Well, if you need more, I mean, I think your house still has a shit ton too. I wasn't able to harvest it all. It's crazy.
Well,
It's like someone just ran back there and threw a bunch of seeds all over the place or something, man. There was pentapedal fucking everywhere.
it's not the safest time for us to return right now.
That's fair.
While
That's
they're
fair.
doing that, I like pull my scarf to the side, exposing the purple jewel, or I guess what is purple jewel.
Yeah.
And I summon Nico.
Holy shit, man! That's a really cool bird.
Does it look familiar?
What'd you do to my dragon, man?
Ask him.
She just melted him and killed
What'd,
him. And
what'd you
brought him
do to
back.
you, man? Well, I guess it's easier for you to light all the pentapedal. Do you mind? And Nika goes and does a little fireball. Like old times, man.
That's nice.
Well, thanks, guys, for coming by. Send your friends.
Definitely, I don't have any. Shall we go?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
And as we walk out, Jeidobii, where are you?
And about that time, you just hopped on a hike up.
I'm leaving the temple. I think it's best if we start our journey tomorrow. Get some rest. We're gonna be riding on drakes. That should be fun.
Interesting. I don't know what that is, but I'm excited to find out.
Okay.
I mean, what kind of day is it? What time of day is it?
There's no sun, so you can't tell.
Right.
It's just daytime.
Fallen drakes are
Like all the
dragons.
time.
They're like small dragons you can ride.
Didn't you all fight dragons?
Yeah, but those were big and bad dragons. These were, I think, smaller and cuter and
Oh.
friendlier. Yeah, that's what I hope anyway.
Okay, so wait.
User and friendlier.
Why do we need to wait until tomorrow? If there even is a tomorrow?
I need to prep.
That's a good question. I grab like the nearest person. You there, sir?
So as you guys are having this conversation, Jaidobie's literally like right next to you guys, and you guys are still talking.
Am I? Oh,
Yeah.
I
I'm
was,
sitting there watching them.
I was headed to the
See how far I
elemental
went.
quarter, but okay.
I thought you said you were going back to
No,
find
you were
out.
going
Yeah.
back to Toro, who's in the front gate.
I'm waiting till tomorrow to do that.
All right.
So you're just wandering.
Why?
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
How is it daytime without a sun?
I don't know.
Is it ever nighttime?
I don't think so. No.
When do you go to sleep?
When I get tired.
Carry on.
That was very impressive. Well done.
Just still like mouth is just dropping.
I get
So,
tired.
Jeidobii, wait, before you walk away,
Yeah.
we're right here.
Oh. Yeah. Yes.
So what happened? What happened?
Well, I talked to
Why are we
Satina.
riding on drakes? Like what?
Drakes.
Drakes.
Drakes, yeah.
Great.
I was gonna tell you guys a little bit later, but it looks like we have a list to take care of.
Of what?
That's the trial.
Sorry, say
That's
that
my
again.
trial.
It's a fun word.
A list?
A lich. A lich. Undead. Magic person.
Oh.
I know.
Um,
but
Did you get any information
Not
on this
friendly.
lich? What is that? To kill it?
Yes, they're in the Dissonant Summit, which by foot it would take 3 weeks to get there, but we're going to be going by flight and maybe by something else to make it a lot more quicker.
Why don't we take the giant jumping mountain turtles?
Yes.
No.
Do that now.
I don't understand why we're not jumping through trees.
So wait, so why are we killing this thing?
Because it's a lich. It's kind of been a plague
I
on
mean,
their
if
plane.
it's a lich, doesn't mean it's bad, right?
Actually, it does. The lich must die.
I've never known a good lich in history, but
Are you a good lich or a bad lich?
I've never known of a good lich.
You
Lich,
could have had a
please.
bad lich.
Lich, please.
But so the lich is one of the hands of Lord Quran.
Which
See,
one?
That's all you needed to say.
I
There's
said it
no-
was a trial. It's my trial. That's kind of what it's your.
You will learn this if you are in
Wait,
the
your
service.
trial.
Our trial. It's complicated.
You will learn this if you are in the service of my goddess. There is no such thing as a good lich. They cheat death. They deserve to die. They bring others to life after they are dead.
And,
That's interesting.
and they're definitely no friend to Druid either.
And if you want to kill the lich, you must kill it and then you kill the phylactery. This is how it works.
Kill them all?
The phylactery, this is like a small unit that the lich soul goes back into and it gets reborn. Yeah, okay, I am the only monster hunter here. Nobody knows these things.
I don't understand what you said.
I'm confused
Phylactery?
about how someone who
What's a
cheats
phylactery?
death to live to 1,000 years could look down on a lich.
Well, you see, it was her choice. It was not me cheating this. This was Chivonis's will. So she wills that the lich dies,
I see.
and so the lich dies.
I'm gonna whisper.
The
in
more
his
you know.
ear, you are a lot older than my friends and a lot more wise when it comes to these different creatures. They are young and new.
Oh well, I will be teaching you so much about how to kill liches in the future. It's going to be wunderbar.
Great.
Awesome.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go check out the. Wait, is there anything else I need to? No.
Oh, we saw Khan.
He's alive.
What?
Yeah, he has a different kind of pedal too.
I'm a little blue.
And
To
puncture
catch,
wounds on his
to
neck.
Okay.
to catch
okay.
you up, so he was like, hi, a vampire bit him. The vampire died because he ate his like toxic blood, and then Hans over here tried his blood as well, and it burned. And, like, yeah, so there's something to do with your herbs and like killing vampires.
Also, the pincer pedal burned Hans.
It was not pleasant.
See the blister on his lip?
Yeah, don't look at it.
Hans, you said you once were a vampire, but you're not now.
That is correct.
What other side effects are there from?
Then I told you I don't eat or drink, yeah.
Yeah.
But if I was to consume a being's blood, I would take on certain properties from it that would help me quite a bit. So,
And you're not a vampire.
Help you?
that's right. At times,
Maybe-
well, when I tried your blood, it healed me quite a bit.
It's true, it did.
Hans, maybe I need to ask a more particular question. How is a vampire different than what you are now?
But I don't have to drink the blood to sustain my life, or unlife. I am sustained from the goddess herself.
Right.
So,
Okay. Do you have any fangs by any chance?
oh no, just the canines, you see.
Okay.
Not the box of things that I took for everything I killed.
And I use illusion. No thanks.
All right. Well, we have a day, so I'd like to check out some of this town. To the elemental ward I go.
Where are you going?
Elemental ward. I have a map, by the way.
Isn't that where we are? We're in the elemental ward?
You're on the edge of it. You're on the main road.
But isn't that what this place is called?
No.
this is Bulldog.
So
I put the map in her face. So elemental quarter is here, dwarven quarter, clan quarter, and then there's a castle over here I didn't notice before.
You
Well, look at
literally
that.
walk
We're
by.
just there.
In tiny print, it says Lord Quarter. I was wondering where the fourth quarter was.
Oh, that's where I thought. Oh, sorry, I thought Satina was in like a temple. And
The
that's,
temple was just north of the castle.
I see.
It's got like the long thing on it.
I'm gonna go check out the elemental quarter.
So the elemental quarter is just residential. So you walk through and you see a lot of like Pueblo stone, clay built houses, and there's lots of people walking around, but it's just all houses.
Jeidobii, where did you go when we were here? Where were you?
I went to the temple of
Jewel.
Jewel to speak to Satina.
Who is this?
Satina is kind of the chief, the leader of this area, this city, this town.
Yeah, I see. And she's the one who
Are
told you
you-
about this lich?
Yes.
This
Are you
place
familiar?
looks
You're not familiar with her, are you?
I don't believe I am.
I wouldn't
No,
think
but
so.
I would like to be.
Perhaps before the day is over, we can visit her again before we bed in.
I would like to. Yes.
Alright.
Thank you.
Is there any like shops or anything that I walk past in the elemental quarter?
Not in the quarter, no.
No,
all
it's
the
just
all the
always
all the
inside.
shops are on the main road.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's
They're, most of them are all in the actual square.
Yeah, those are the only ones zoned commercial.
okay.
Oh, there's a subway.
I want to check out the dwarven quarter.
I'm gonna go get a
Same thing. It's all residential. It's all the quarters. Those are just different.
And I don't,
Yeah.
even though they're called like elemental quarter and dwarven quarter, like everyone is in these quarters, right? Like every race.
Well, I mean,
is in
it's
these
mostly the druids are in the elemental quarter, and it's mostly the dwarves and the gnomes in the dwarven quarter, and the clan is mostly Goliaths and other clan tribesmen of that nature.
quarters. Okay. All right.
And it's not segregated by. It's not segregated because they don't want them around. They just have a different quality of life. You know, like if the druids don't want to see the Goliaths eating meat, they don't live the same way, right? The Goliaths are in like tents and other things like that. So it's just, you know, it's what feels like home, and that's the idea of this ward is they want everyone to feel like this is their home.
Yes.
So the dwarves are very methodical, and they're very nice, pretty bricks everywhere, and you know. Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna rub my ear cuffs and speak to everyone. Do you guys want to see if you can get a room or if I'm not sure if you see an inn or a tavern anywhere, but
I mean, I'm not particularly tired. We didn't do anything today.
Yeah, we're not really your errand boys to do things while you go off on adventures.
no, I didn't say you were my errand boys. I'm
I
just
don't know,
saying.
it seems kind of like it sometimes, Jeidobii.
Do as you wish. How about that? I'll meet you guys when it's time. And I'm gonna kind of hang out with the druids.
Okay.
Tell the druids we said hi.
Now, what are you guys doing?
I mean, I don't know. I guess we have to wait around for Jeidobii to get ready. So
Well, I think Torq and Denahi and I know the best course of action. Find a
Hill.
hill.
Okay. And you did pass the tavern on the way. It is in the square.
Mhm.
You guys go into there.
what, Hans?
Don't get into any trouble here. There are many druids, and I know they look tasty. Do not do it.
I haven't had a single thought about a druid this whole time.
Wisdom save.
14.
And cheers.
Okay, I'm going to leave you for maybe 20 minutes.
Where are we going?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I will be back.
Oh.
Oh, but how will I
And
know?
big back.
How will you know?
Yeah.
How will you know what?
How will I know you're going to come back to me?
Well, you just have to trust me. I'm Hans. That's what I do.
Are they in
I go
love?
back to. No,
No.
not yet.
They're
What?
saying things that lovers do.
What?
Exactly.
Yes, like don't eat the druids.
Did you
dear
not
darling.
Did you not just... Were you not here when I killed my girl? Anyway.
Just, I pull out a roll. I'm seeing it.
I don't think she goes that
Entertaining, yes.
way, Torq.
Either way, I'll be back. No trouble. And keep these tucked away.
Don't have it.
Okay. So you guys are heading to the tavern?
I follow him.
That was
Him?
a very strange exchange.
Like hiding, following him?
Yeah.
Stealth check.
Well,
Perception
now
check.
she's gone too.
Perception
I'm sure
check.
they'll be.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Satina.
Okay.
Ale it is.
23.
23.
Boo, are you coming?
You say perception?
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay. So yeah, you head towards the temple. It's right around the corner. It's not very far from where you are. Perception check. So you get to the temple. It's beautifully created. It's a lot of stonework. But then there's also like part of the mountain kind of wedged in, and there's a very large door closed.
And his buddy guy isn't out there.
Oh, he's on the inside.
Yeah, buddy guy.
I'll knock on it.
Okay.
Not your buddy guy.
A few seconds go by. You see this. What was your perception?
19.
Yeah, you see this. You see him just knocking on the door. Door opens. What can I do for you?
My name is Hans Belsing, and I would see Satina about the lich.
The lich? What the lich?
Just tell her that, or let me in.
Come on.
Thank you.
These people make me do my job. It's terrible. He closes the door.
I try to run in.
Are you trying to like sneak in?
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Just like that.
Exactly just like that. Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Shit.
You would definitely.
Ooh,
be seen.
19.
Stealth check. Perception check.
15.
So that was very
15.
bad. 9.
9. Okay.
Hans rolls a lot of nines.
Yeah, for
What?
some reason I don't understand.
What was that? That was weird. Like a draft or something. You slide in and kind of hide in the shadows. Door closes. All right, here we go.
And me.
Thank you.
Satina, you have another guest.
You're a very
It's-
strange person. That takes a lot for me to say.
I don't know how to respond to that.
It's not a bad thing. It's just
Vandal, please just go. Thank you. Yes, how can I help you? You look familiar.
my name is Hans Belsing.
Hans Velsing.
I was a lieutenant of Victor's.
Your eyes just quench and you watch as all the candlelight goes out, the door slams shut.
But I do not serve him any longer.
How did you get in here?
I came with some friends. It's the name of Jeidobii and
He brought you here?
well, yes, I told him about this place and the power gems that they would need to defeat Victor.
Were you trying to go into this room too?
Yeah.
Stealth check.
19.
19. Okay. And?
And when he returned to us after speaking to you, he said we must kill a lich.
Yes.
You see, this is what I do. This is my sole purpose for existing. Is to destroy the undead.
Maybe that's why I know your name. I do not know why, but I do.
Well, I've been alive-ish for a very long time.
So have I.
Look, maybe we knew the same people in college, right?
She smirks. Stealth check. And you came alone.
Natural 20.
I came alone. Yes.
Invisible.
Perception check.
As far as I know. Yeah, that's 14.
Okay.
But I did not come alone, actually. I brought Hilda with me. Hilda, this is Satina.
She just looks at it. Familiar.
That's right. If we are to kill this lich, I need all the information you can give me.
I don't have much information. What are you looking for?
The phylactery.
I don't know where that is. I mean, his tower is down there.
Would be in there somewhere.
Probably.
Do you know anything about it? What it looks like? What form it takes?
The tower?
No,
Or-
the phylactery.
I don't know. I can't leave the city, so I have not been able to venture out there.
Why can you not leave the city?
Why do you think it remains unseen?
I see. You are maintaining the spell.
I have help with others, but yes. We're trying to protect ourselves from him.
And the power gems? What do you know of those?
I mean, I think he wields one of them.
The lich
Correct.
wields a power gem.
Correct. Makes him stronger and more liches than I've heard about.
Yeah. I appreciate your time. I don't want to keep you any longer. Just know that
Stealth check.
I am on your side. And I am no friend to Victor.
Well, the fact that you crossed the border, the barrier, and made it to the Earth Ward tells me that you're something different. I don't know if I can trust you yet, but if Jeidobii trusts you, then I must.
Good. I'm here to see that Victor dies. And anything that is undead must not be suffered to live.
Then please, for my sake, and my fallen lover's sake, you kill that bastard.
Victor,
Yes.
that is the plan. To do this, we will need all the power gems we can get.
Yes. Jeidobii has to complete this quest and continue to the rest of the wards and eventually go to the Fey ward. I do not know we have enough time for all of those, but if you can assist with as many as you can, we'll get them in a better space.
Alright. You droids, you'll help things grow here?
Say again?
You help things grow here.
We try to, yes.
Yes. Do you know the Pentapetal?
I've heard of it, yes.
There's someone who frequents that herb, actually, in the market. I would get cultivating as much of that as you can.
Why is that?
I have reason to believe that it will help guard you against any vampiric attack.
Interesting. Like the vampires are allergic to it or something?
It would be. I never experienced it in my tenure, but I would imagine that from the anecdotal evidence, the evidence I just experienced, that is the case.
I'll have my people look into it. Thank you for that information.
Very well.
Beware of the lich. He is not like another lich,
Is that right?
and he has a lot of help. So be wary. He does not come alone.
You can't give me more anything specific.
That's all the information I've received back.
Very well. I hope to return to you there alive with the victorious Jeidobii.
Good luck.
Thank you for your time.
Salt check.
How big is this room she's dumping in?
It's a relatively large
The
room.
library thing. 18.
18. And take your friend with you.
Hilda!
No. The other one.
Best friend. What are you talking about? I can't.
The other one with very similar traits as yours. Hiding in the corner. Go now. Protect Jeidobii. He must live. So you can acquire as many power stones as you can.
Very well.
Go. She sits back down, opens her book, and starts looking through her book.
Look around for her.
Yeah, she's right there. When she was outed, like the candles, she lit the candles back up.
I walk over. What in the hell do you think you're doing? And I grab her by the ear. You are coming home now, and we will.
He's having an orc.
Yeah.
Where'd she come from? What?
I was the gust of wind.
You're getting very old man.
Fuck. He just sits down. Close the door when you leave.
I leave it open.
You son of a... Alright, but you guys make it to the tavern. It is the Dusty Tankard. As you enter in, there's a lively bunch that's inside the tavern. What are you guys doing?
Drinking.
Barman, 3 of your finest ales, please.
Well, I'm a fucking woman, so try again, elf.
Woohoo!
So as you take a closer look, it is a female human in her 20s, dark hair. It's pulled back. From the back, it kind of looks a little. She kind of looks a little masculine just because she's very athletic, but she turns around with some really sharp glares. Try again.
My apologies. From behind, I wasn't sure. It's beside the point.
I understand. In the front, you kind of look like a woman too, so I get it.
It's my elvish features.
Yes.
I was
Too pretty for my taste.
Thank you. I was simply trying to order 3 of your finest ales and the best lemonade that you have.
Right away.
I also approached the barman lady. I entirely knew you were a woman the whole time. You're very curvy and I find you attractive. I need several rooms for my friends.
Sure. Gold apiece. How many you want?
Torq, how much gold do we have?
It's about 7,000. No, 5,000. Excuse me, 5,000.
The price just went up. It was weird. It was like 10 gold per room. No reason at all.
Will give us the rooms for free.
Persuasion check?
No.
Huh?
Command.
Oh.
Nothing happens.
Ooh, it's turning kind of dark.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, you go to do the command spell and nothing happens.
Well, there's a spell slot.
Welcome to our world.
Without even having to roll a save.
Oh my god.
Do a intelligence check real quick.
Oh, that was actually pretty good. 21.
21. You cast the spell. The little tingle you get in your hand to cast the spell happens, but there's no effect. So like it feels like it was just sputtered out, like something is stopping it from being
Sorry,
cast.
that was my magical calculator to see how much this room would be.
Sparkle fingers, okay. 1 gold apiece.
That'll do.
How many rooms?
How many do you have available?
17.
Oh, then we'll take one for each of us.
How many are you?
7.
Alright, 7 gold. Thank you. The name's Oma. If you need anything else, just let me know. She turns around. A few minutes go by, she comes out with some drinks and a lemonade. Best damn lemonade you've ever had, by the way.
Is it normal lemonade this time?
Normal lemonade. With a kick! Just kidding. You guys heading back to the...
Hold on. Did
Yes.
somebody pee in his drink at some point? Is that what this is?
No, I spiked it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Boo doesn't drink, but we got him drunk once, because he drank a spiked one.
Then I was really affectionate to everybody.
I love you, man.
Max's hard lemonade.
Jeidobii, what do you do?
After I'm done kind of communing with the druids in that quarter, I'll find them.
Yeah, they said they were going to the you know where they were going to go. Yeah.
Go there and kind of prep for the night.
So you spend a few hours mingling with lots of druids, hearing a lot of stories. A lot of people have been here their entire life. A lot of people have run here, and the second that they found out that Victor was reborn, immediately it was like evacuation. Druids were being evacuated from every corner of Saros to try to get it's like an oh shit, they hit an alarm kind of thing, and they all jet. But the word is there's still a lot of druids that are unaccounted for. A lot of druids that were in Edak and Raragord and so on that even before you, because the timeline that you get is that Victor came back about 6 months ago.
Okay.
Kind of been hanging out, waiting for the right moment, kind of thing. But that's the gist that you get from all the people. So you make your way to the tavern. You all are kind of you as well go there. Yeah. So eventually, you all convene at the tavern, drinking, eating, doing whatnot. Wisdom save, and that's where we're gonna take a quick break, real quick. So
Right.
we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Jeidobii, I got you a room.
Yes, so you all have your own room. I'm gonna go ahead and do a mid-show giveaway. So go ahead and hit ! raffle to enter the giveaway. I'll give away a video game after the break. See you guys in about 10 minutes.
Who wants pie?
Ooh.
And we're back. Congratulations, Cam Painter. You won the giveaway.
Cam Painter!
Is it Kelly? Kelly, you won a giveaway!
That's awesome.
We know
Yay,
you!
Kelly!
Don't we know
Welcome,
everybody?
welcome. So go ahead and give your information to Infectious, and he'll hook you up, and I'll reach out later with your prize. So let's dive back in.
It's just our parents, our cousins.
That's
So-
exciting. She's just getting into D&D. Anyway.
Oh, awesome, awesome.
Welcome.
Yay!
Welcome.
It's
So-
not always
Sorry.
like this.
The night is you're kind of feeling the day. It's been a day. You're all getting ready to call it a night. You have something you'd like to do?
Yeah. While
Left my
I'm
pillow.
while I'm down there drinking with Tallulah, this is a really awesome place.
Oh, what happened?
This is the city. It's been so long since I've been around my own tribe or whatever. It's
So you know all of them?
I don't, but we're all connected through the spirits. That's brothers and sisters through
Oh,
the Druidic way. Yeah.
interesting.
Are we all there for this?
I
If
think
you want
so.
to be.
Yeah. That sounds like bullshit.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, that sounds like bullshit. Being connected to the spirits.
How
I
is
mean,
it-
you're
how-
connected to God. I'm connected
that's-
to
yeah,
God.
but that's not the spirits. It's a god.
So how is it?
God damn.
How
Wait,
can,
you're saying
how
that
is it
God
any
isn't a
different?
spirit?
That's right. They're different.
How is it any really different spiritually? Then?
I don't know.
Like the people that serve your god, do you not kind of see them as?
You know, actually, I don't find many who serves as a goddess of death for some reason.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
I heard you guys found ones that did, and he was bad.
Yes.
Very much so.
He wasn't serving the goddess of death at that time. I'm sorry to interrupt. Please
He
continue.
was, he was abusing, but
He was. He was an asshole.
he's a dead asshole now.
Excellent. Sorry. Go on with the bullshit. Please.
It is not bullshit. But no, it feels really good being here.
That's great
But I just
for
can't
you.
help to. I'm sorry.
No, I just don't. What's your point?
There we go.
I guess I was just gonna.
Sorry
say I
about
wish-
that. 1 second.
It's not
Are
streaming
we
at
not
all.
on?
Oh, are we not streaming?
Good. No, we're good. Their camera died for some reason.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're good. Good. Sorry.
Good.
Like,
I
should
was
we
picking
be
my
talking?
nose, my bad.
Just gonna say that I just really missing my niece, and I wish she was here among these safe people.
Was your niece isn't a druid too? Are you the only druid?
Not in my family. My grandfather.
Right. But I mean the like.
No, but she has strong spiritual powers.
Alright, I see.
I just think about her since she's trapped.
With Ian
Yes, they're both trapped there.
and
We
Victor.
talked about what we're gonna do about Ian when it comes to it.
How so?
If he's aligned with Victor,
I'll take care of my nephew.
We have to kill Victor first.
If you can.
That's true.
Of course.
There's no guarantee that this other vampire, your nephew, will not come and try and kill you first without Victor there.
If I thought we could kill Victor, we'd be there. Killing him.
That's right.
well, we also know now we could also just shove a bunch of pincher pill down his face.
We're not sure about that, are we?
Really wish I had a way to look in on her without the scarring situation, because it's not entirely safe. But I just
But
I
you
mean-
try and
Wish I had
spry
someone-
on Victor? Is that
I
would
did
be
not
a
try to
very
spry
bad
on-
idea.
I
You
know.
did it
Shut up!
multiple
I
times,
didn't do that.
and it was terrible.
I was scrying on my family who were close to him.
Oh.
Not just close to him.
In his custody.
I just wish there
Ian
was
is with him now.
a way that I could just see her, or someone could just see her and tell me she's okay.
Are you asking me something?
What? No.
No, you're not clever enough to think of that? Okay, then we're not gonna do it.
Clever enough. I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
Well, you're sitting here, you're moping and you're whining, oh, I wish I could see my niece, I wish I could. What can I do?
I don't know what.
With
you
the
can do.
seeing.
She seems angry.
She can see through Rosalind's eyes.
You can do
Oh,
what?
right.
We went over this last time.
Fun
It's
story.
been a while for me.
Well, can you?
I don't know.
Do you want to try?
Are you asking me?
Maybe she needs another drink.
Does,
You
it,
know
Thoughts,
it.
Linda?
does it even
Do you
work?
know if Rosalind can see back through you?
I mean, we don't know that. We know that I can see through Rosalind, and I guess we can assume that Rosalind can see through me.
But there's an
We
easy
are on a
Good
different
idea.
plane, so we don't know if it's going to work at all.
Yeah, we don't even know if it'll work.
We'll
I actually
just-
don't even know how to control it. Sorry, dude.
What if we blindfold you while you look through her eyes?
I can cast darkness.
Or we could just wrap a blindfold.
Go ahead and do it.
We'll do one, then the other. First the darkness,
Why
and then
would
we'll
you
struggle
cast
to
a
cover your
spell?
eyes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Also,
It'll be
can't
fun.
vampires see through darkness?
No.
I mean,
You can cast spells infinite.
We're going to
More or
rest.
Perhaps one spell before bed.
I mean-
One,
Okay,
I
Dad.
and you're getting in bed.
Tula.
are you asking me a favor or not?
Yes, I'm asking you a favor.
This one's punchy.
Can you do that for me?
I can try.
And yes, I can see through magical darkness, yes.
Yeah, so let's save your spells. Although it's
Alright.
really cool when you do them. Does anybody have a blindfold?
I take off my purple scarf.
Oh, that's good. I was gonna take off my pants.
Yeah, I'll take the scarf.
The scarf smells lovely.
The pants don't.
I
Smells like sweat, a little
tie
bit
it
of
around my eyes.
Someone else's shit.
Smells like Busak.
blood. Oh,
This
Alright,
is
alright,
all terrible.
alright.
Yeah, I tie it around and
You almost saw his blue balls.
I concentrate really, really hard.
Concentrate.
Nothing happens.
I try harder.
Cannot reach.
Just make it up. It'll make him happy.
It's
They are
fine.
unable to
Are you-
connect
are you
your
actually
call
saying
at
that?
this time.
Okay.
Tell him that she's fine.
It's fine if you can't. We are on a plane.
Feel.
Yes. I see the castle. Elidek is Lord Victor is walking out of the room currently.
I'll take a swig of my drink.
And Ian is sitting on the throne, looking very smug. I assume that's normal, right?
I take off her blindfold. Thanks. And I continue to drink.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Alright. Anyone else doing anything else?
No, I've just been kind of using to myself at the word dad.
What?
Because I was a father.
Oh.
Yeah.
How was that?
You know.
Alright. So you continue to drink and eat, and eventually all get tired. You head to your rooms. Go ahead and get some rest. You can go ahead and do a long rest if you
Go
need
to the
to.
same room as Tallulah.
Okay.
And be like, well, of course I'm staying here to make sure that you don't kill anyone.
I got you your own room.
If you wish, you're more than welcome to watch me sleep peacefully.
Can I have both
Sexy farm
rooms?
animals.
Alright. So
Brown chicken, brown chicken.
the evening, the prospective evening does complete, so you can give yourself the effects of a long rest. In the morning is yours. What do you guys want to do?
When the morning comes.
We're gonna head to the gate where what's his name? Toro? Yeah, Toro was.
The front gate, yeah?
Yeah. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna do something for it.
Does the night go by?
Yeah, you're fine. Are you all going with Jeidobii towards the front gate?
Yeah, Nico
Yes.
wakes me up.
I tell everyone that.
Okay. Alright. So you all head to the north gate, the gate that you came in. You do see the two very large elementals. As you walk up, the one that shifted last time changes his form and speaks to Jeidobii. So you're back, huh?
Yes.
You gonna take care of the problem that we have?
Looks that way.
Do me a favor and kill that son of a bitch. He killed my brother. Go.
I swear to you.
I have a ride for you.
Thank you.
So as you all walk out the front gate, you see, you look, you kind of turn to your left as you walk out. You do see the Mitsui on the right-hand side, but the ground is very different. So when you first walk out of the city, it's very dark brown, and there's a legitimate, almost like line in the ground where it changes color, and everything that, like the Mitsu and other people walking around, no one is on that side. But you do see on the other side of the threshold, you see two very large figures that kind of like flicker, almost like the Predator is the best way to put it. You see two things flicker, and eventually, when you watch as the flicker dissipates, and you see two very large rock drakes standing in front of you with their shoulders down.
Wow.
Awfully heavy to be flying.
I don't think your bear can go with, though. He can't ride on the drake.
Okay.
I can keep an eye on him if you want, or...
Please take care of him for me.
Okay.
Okay, Aika. Take care of him for me.
Take care of him?
You just
Safe,
tell him
I
to
guess.
keep the guard.
And he walks away.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
The Toro was like, "Don't worry, Aika. I can hear you too." And Aika just and just they walk inside. So
But before he goes, I'll give him like the druidic kind of salute.
sure,
Just thank you.
sure. He does it back. We'll go with that.
Is it? I'm sorry. Is it one big drake or is
There's
there a
two.
number?
There's two.
Okay.
So we figure that three of you, Torq being one of the three, goes on one, and the four of you will go on the other one.
Okay. I want to kind of pet the drake.
Okay.
Do like some handling
Sure.
handling stuff.
You pet him, and he responds to it
Are these friendly looking creatures?
to a point. Perception check.
All right.
Everyone can make a perception check.
Do I feel like these are earth constructs, or do I feel like they're an actual beast?
It's an actual beast.
Ooh.
Can I look through my owl?
To perceive?
Yeah, perception.
Sure.
20.
20. 23.
21.
21.
19.
19.
10.
10. So everybody but Farland and you. Even with the owl?
Yes.
Does she have advantage?
Yes.
Oh, wow. You all see a very peculiar round rock ball that kind of went up the wing and is actually right behind Jeidobii.
What?
Oh, hi again, friend.
And you see the ball kind of pop out, and it's a little rock figure who just sits down and kind of grabs one of the leather wraps on the saddle and just sits there.
Who knows this being?
Yes, it were Satina's friend.
Sent here to keep an eye on us.
And what's your name, little guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their name is Greg.
Greg. Close enough.
And I'm kind of on the Drake. I kind of push him closer to me, just and I'm ready. Are there is there a driver or do we have reins?
Just like there's like 4 or 5 seats on this thing. Like it's like actual saddle. There's nothing. There's no reins. No.
All right.
How does this thing know where we're going?
Are you guys? What are you doing? Are you?
I'm gonna take off southeast.
No, I mean
Jeidobii, come back!
You sat down. Are you
Yes.
doing anything else?
Well, I will strap in.
Yeah, we're strapping
Okay.
in.
Okay.
I'm strapping in.
So everyone straps in. Got it. So as the creatures, the last one of you buckles in, both creatures, they turn around, They kind of fan their wings out, and as you notice, the wings go out, and they're not as big as a regular dragon's wings, and they're shaped slightly different. If you had to compare it to something like what Zin's contraption is made out of, it's a very similar shape. So the drakes kind of flicker a little bit. They climb up on the walls very, very quickly. They climb up on the walls and then they jump. And as they jump, they flick their wings out, and the wings grab air, and they don't actually flap, but their wings just kind of stick out when they fly. So you can everyone make a dex save just for fun? So the two drakes, they flicker out to kind of this cloaking device, if I want to call it anything. They glide and they leap really, really quickly towards the mountains in the north.
19.
24.
11.
11.
7.
6.
I rolled a 1.
Oh dear.
Oh wow, you're definitely falling off.
Big X.
Who rolled a 1? Wow.
Luckily, he has wings.
Sometimes.
Okay.
What?
What was everyone else's? I didn't know.
Mine was 7.
7. Okay.
11.
11. Okay. Both of you're able to hold on, and you kind of feel yourself, kind of like when you're on a roller coaster and it didn't click all the way. You kind of feel your body sliding a little bit, and the G-force is really, really tough. You actually, Boo, like maybe you didn't click you didn't like tie the strap enough. The strap actually comes off a little bit, and you're able to kind of like hold on. And about that time where you feel like you're gonna fly off with the G-force, they both slam into the mountain, and they're kind of like climbing on the side of the mountain. Can everyone make another dex save, please?
I know you did.
20, not natural.
26.
17.
23.
17.
So
Cool.
we're gliding from mountain to mountain to mountain.
22.
22. Pentapedal is fresh right now. So you're able to kind of readjust. You quickly grab that strap, Barakaboo, and you tie it down and kind of hold it on this time. And they climb, and they're literally climbing sideways on the mountain. And they jump again, almost like a sugar glider, like a flying squirrel kind of thing. Boom, and they fly and they fly. They eventually get to right before the bridge on the summit. And they slam down on the ground, and you know that they're kind of done, or that's as far as they can go. They hunker down again. So a few hours go by, maybe 4 hours go by of this flying, of jumping really far, gliding, slamming into something, climbing to a higher peak, and going. Yeah. It was
Let's do it again. I love that.
so they do land, and they kind of hunker in, and as you all kind of disembark on the thing, the little Grek is like kind of unbuckles and comes down with you. And the two rock drakes climb up on one of the boulders that's right there, and they disappear, like they flicker out.
My hair is just. This
Yeah, mine
was
is-
awful.
That was an amazing.
I don't think I enjoyed that at all.
You know, why do all the creatures just jump around here?
That was.
That's why I have a hood.
That was way better
Bet
than
you put
riding
on
an
right now.
eagle. That was exciting.
Love that.
And we're on the bridge right before the desolate summit.
Okay.
As we look at the bridge and like the summit like before us, how long do I think it would take to cross this bridge?
Maybe an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is
Hour?
Rich.
this
Hell
is
of a
it.
bridge.
Yes.
Wait till you get to the airplane.
Do I see?
Air ward, excuse me.
I'm like,
Do I see any
much
big
longer.
trees where we are?
No.
No.
You saw some flying overhead that were dead in the flats. All those, you flew over the bog, you flew over the
Like dried
flats.
out trees?
Yeah.
Okay. And I saw a couple of thick ones.
But they're in like the middle of the flats. They weren't by the city.
All right. I summon the staff of the Tarve.
Okay.
Onward.
Shall we?
I open my coat and go, come on, Hilda, you come out now.
Okay.
Come back. Says, I'm sorry. Those were very mean drakes. Okay, so we need to be very wary here because the lich is not alone. We
They
are
never
to
are.
expect. So you know about the liches?
Yes.
Right. Good. We will need that. So be on your guard and
I
expect
think we
heavy
should
resistance.
send Jeidobii in first.
it is his trial.
It's true.
But yes, no, you're right.
No, she is not. That is stupid. You want to send him in against the lich alone?
No, not alone. Just first.
Well, we'll
We'll
go.
literally be right behind you. I just want you to lead the pack. That's all.
I think you might have answered this before, but I forget. Is there a day and night on this plane?
No,
No.
it's not visible. No, there's
Okay.
there's no sun. I mean,
So it's just like omnipresent light from whatever.
well, it's darker out here than it is in the city. Like the city has some sort of magical luminescence. I mean, there are crystals and stuff throughout the land that kind of give off a glow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, imagine it like right at dusk. That's kind of what it feels like all the time.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start. I'll hit my staff 3 times as like a shroud of disguise comes upon us and we
Okay.
kind of blend into our surroundings.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Okay. So you all have a +10 to stealth. Are you? So you're just going across the bridge and heading over?
Yes.
Okay. Perception checks, please.
Looking for traps along the way.
Sure.
26.
26.
Natural
16.
one.
Natural 1.
Oh no, we see.
16.
21.
21.
10.
10.
Very upsetting because I have a lot of wisdom.
25.
25. So collectively, you don't see any traps. You make it away. You spend an hour or so getting across the bridge. No issue. As you enter onto this summit, the ground is much different. The ground is very black. It's charcoal. It's very cracked, and you see there's a mountainous, like the mountains kind of make like this cove that is wrapped around a tower. Now you now see this tower. It's a very large tower that is kind of embedded inside of the face of this mountain. You get closer and closer. Perception checks, please.
This is his tower.
Ooh, 30.
30.
True, Hilda.
Nice.
10. 15.
15.
Natural 20.
Oh. Okay, with the high rolls, you do see that there are no stairs, or no windows, or no walls to this tower, and the mountains are very, very high. And you kind of just coming right off the bridge, you're right there in front of this cove. You do see what looks to be a figure of some sort standing in the cove, right outside of the tower.
Sword.
Do I feel like can I tell if the figure is looking at us?
What I want
or-
hands to do is so what I.
Okay. Yeah, the figure looks like it's standing and facing your direction.
I think it knows that we're here, but just in case, I'm gonna keep this up.
Perception check.
Yeah, let's try that. Ooh, I thought I was scared for a second. 14.
14. Greg, the color of the stone, like he was like a gray rock before, he is now more of a reddish rock, and it's kind of like glowing. And he's looking right at the figure standing there.
Well, that's him. What if we were to walk to him? How long would it take? What do I imagine?
20 minutes, maybe.
20 minutes. What is the area that we are in? Like, is there like things to hide behind, or?
No, it's pretty open. Like it's mountains, and the mountains look very dangerous and very tall and very just whatever, and they're extremely high. And there are some small boulders kind of scattered in the space, but it's pretty wide open.
Well, he knows. I'll hit my staff, and the shroud starts to dissipate.
Okay.
From it. We've been sent here to take you out, as you are a plague upon this war.
Damn, let's just talk to him.
It's only a 20-minute walk away.
You're gonna.
I've been waiting for you. Come. Try your best.
Do I see any traps?
Perception check.
Try to
don't know
be
that
like
was
Hilda.
related.
Be mine eyes.
Okay.
Send her up.
Okay.
Just walk around the area and fly
You
around.
can do perception check.
17.
17. No traps.
No traps.
Alright, so that's 23.
23. Nothing else. You just see him. What was your perception? 17?
18.
18. With her perception, though, his top half is humanoid. His bottom half looks different. Like you don't see. She doesn't see legs.
21 to perceive any aura in the vicinity.
You only see the one reddish black aura in front of you.
Am I better at controlling that now?
I would think so. Yes, over the time, especially with the time with dice, that you're able to not react emotionally to evil.
I'm gonna give my staff a stomp of power as it begins to throb with nature, and I will. Its bark.
It's a fun throbbing staff.
Yeah.
Its bark will
shake of power.
start
too.
running.
With Leek's Frost at the tip. Don't forget about that.
And the bark starts to run through my body.
Sure.
And encase me.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
I'm walking up. Prepping.
Okay. Can everyone
Wait,
roll please
you're-
initiative?
Yes.
Taking a frontal assault. Okay.
We gotta do something. It's gonna start it.
Well, trying to be sneaky didn't work last time.
It's true. Everyone stay in a formation.
29.
So, for the purposes of this, guys, this is all mountains that you can't go
Ooh.
past. Right? So this is all mountains you can't go past.
Mhm.
So it's just here, and you do see a couple rando boulders. And it looks to be that figure.
What's your AC tonight?
So, let's do this thing. Can't get out my late stuff.
See a snake on the bottom?
Alright. 20 and up.
Nope.
Anyone got 20?
I have a
I have 19.
25. Anyone higher than that?
19.
19?
17. 17.
Anyone else?
16.
17 myself.
Higher dex?
Probably
With
him.
me,
I have a plus. Yeah.
you have +5.
No.
Okay.
9.
What is yours? 9?
16.
13.
11.
I'm glad you're here, buddy.
Hey, clerics usually go last. You know? The dex isn't that big.
After everyone's
No,
hit, they
not at
hit.
all.
Exactly.
I'm a strength-based fighter.
What was yours?
13.
Oh, shit. I did it backwards. It's fine.
Yeah.
Because I'm also like Blood Hunter's wisdom.
Yep.
Jeidobii, pop
Yes.
quiz. What's the lister's name?
What's the lister's name?
Mm-hmm.
Did you write it down?
I don't remember getting it.
Yes, you did. You wrote it down.
I said it like 4 times. Killing me. Killing me, Smalls.
Alzook, sorry.
Alzook.
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 Sorry.
Alright.
Brain card.
Hey, Zuko.
Oh my god, stop it. Danny Zuko. Alright. Top of the order. Boo.
7 and 8 are just left open for DMs.
Was that?
For the other pages.
It was supposed to be Tallulah Hans, but it's whatever.
I'm sure he'll figure it out.
Yes.
Will it?
And
Not been my experience, but alright.
Remember, the lich has friends.
Can you believe it?
so as we approach, I gently tap Torq and Jeidobii and Denahi on the shoulders.
Okay.
And they each get a D4 that they can use for their attacks and throws.
Perfect. You have
Thank you.
Hans. You found another greater from Hef.
You got your own.
It's alright.
You bless them.
Thanks.
Yes.
Bless you.
Okay.
And I will hold for now as we approach.
Okay. So you're just kind of holding your position.
Yeah, but I'll assume a dodge
Okay.
with my bonus.
Got it.
Let's have him come to us, shall we?
Sounds good.
Or get a little closer to the camera. That's fine too.
I don't think he's.
Ending your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Torq.
I'm going to leap towards that rock.
Which one? This one? Okay.
And is he within distance or range?
To throw? Yeah.
Okay. So I will then, for funsies, throw an axe at him.
Yeah.
And that's an 18 plus. Oh crap!
Oh, good. That
What's
hits.
your bless?
No, that's what I'm saying. That was the beauty. Plus 12. So yeah,
30.
30.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah. Sweet Jesus.
trying to land the spike on him.
Okay.
That makes it. Sorry. So, sorry, 13
13.
points of damage.
All right. Cool.
And he's fighting.
And you watch as his tail kind of unfrazzles. You see the tip kind of starts to shake.
So he does have
He's a snake.
And you do all perception checks since you're so close.
Wow, 19 natural.
19. You see that he has what looks to be bands around his eyes, and you see that there's like blood coming from where his eyes should be.
Wow.
So his eyes are covered.
I will enter rage as well.
Okay. End your turn?
Yep.
Farland.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to throw a hunter's mark on him, and then fire at him with my bow.
Okay. Staying where you are?
Staying where I am. Well, no, I'm gonna run to that rock on the right and take cover behind it.
Perfect. Nice. Like it was there for a reason.
Almost.
Almost. It's very cinematic right there.
Total of 18 to hit.
18 does not hit.
Son of a bitch. Alright, well, that ends my turn.
Just one shot?
I mean, yes,
Okay.
unless there's something within.
I thought you had 2 attacks, but I can't remember.
You know what? I do have an extra attack.
Yeah, I thought
I
you
forgot that it doesn't that it applies to the bow.
Your game is here
I haven't been using it that much. 30 to hit.
Yep.
All right, and that. Let's see. What type of enemy is he?
You're not sure. I mean, he's
a lich, so he's probably undead.
You said she said it was a
Oh,
lich.
you said it was.
So what are you trying to identify?
I'm trying to see if I get extra
I'm
damage.
not saying you're a lich, but you're acting like a lich.
What are your perks with what kind of genre?
2d8 extra on undead or fiends.
Yes.
So I would get that.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, I get to reroll both of these. No, I don't, because it's not a melee weapon. God damn it. Son of
Pick up sharpshooter.
I guess so. Alright, so that's going to be 7 damage.
Okay. Pew pew. So you watch as the oh, that's not math. You watch as you pull the bow back and there's no strings, but a string appears and an arrow formulates with this bow. You loose it, hits the fiend. He kind of just smirks a little bit. Is your turn?
That's my turn.
Jeidobii.
All right. I am going to speak out in Druidic as my tattoos start to glow a warm, brilliant yellow.
Okay.
As I raise my staff and start taking like energy from around us, like sparkling, kind of collecting into like this one orb of energy.
Sure.
Athun, your reign of darkness is over. And I'm gonna cast Sunbeam at him.
Can you hand me a thingy? An inspiration thing.
If this creature, let me see. So it's gonna be just a line of golden energy shooting from me.
Oh, I'm confusing sunbeam with moonbeam.
Yeah, not boom.
Whatever. Fuck your beams, man.
It's Kamehameha.
16.
Come here.
2, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 32 points. Let me write that down. He has to make a save. 32. And 9?
9.
Yeah, that's a fail. So he's gonna take 32 points of radiant damage.
What kind of save was that?
Constitution. And he is, I mean, this may not even come into effect, but because he failed, he is blinded until the end of my next turn. But I mean, he's wearing a blindfold.
You don't know that,
Yeah,
though.
Oh,
Because
well,
you're too far away.
yeah. How do I feel like he took that radiant damage?
It looked like it hurt.
Like more than what I thought, or less than what I thought, or?
Took it like a champ.
He said, "Ow."
He said, ow.
He was unfazed.
I mean, it looked like it hurt for sure.
Okay. And let's see what else I got.
You gonna move?
Do I know from my history, tales and whatever, what this thing may be weak to? Like, is this like strong, like great weaknesses?
I mean, it's some sort of undead fiend type creature. It's probably normal undead weaknesses. To the
Okay.
best of your knowledge.
Cool. Bonus action. Let's see. What do I have? Nothing. Okay, I'm done. That's it.
You're not moving?
I'll move up just a tad. Like, I'll move up like 5 feet.
Here?
Yeah, I'll get. Yeah, no, I'll stay out in the open. I'll just move 5 feet upward.
Okay.
That's it.
Denahi.
How far am I from him?
65, 70 feet. Eyeballing it.
Alrighty. So there's gonna be like a burst of heat from like my gem in my chest, and it's
Okay.
gonna launch out of my arm and cast firebolt.
Okay. Roll for attack.
24.
Hits. Fuck you.
Shitty.
What is it?
15 points of fire damage.
Got it. Okay. Are you moving?
Nope, that's it. And at that, I'm gonna put my hand in and like slightly get to muffle the flame, and then Nico's gonna come out of my chest.
Okay. You guys aren't really in camera, so I'm just gonna move over it a little bit. Okay. And your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Can Jeidobii, Denahi, Tallulah, and Hans make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, absolutely.
Excuse me, Constitution save. I am so sorry.
Oh, fuck you. That's fine. 21.
21.
Is Jeidobii outside
19.
a 10-foot radius of me?
Yes. But Jeidobii wasn't in that. He's outside 10-foot radius and he's not affected by what's about to happen.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it.
Did I say your name?
I
No,
think
you said. Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Constitution save. Sorry.
19.
19.
17.
17.
give me a second.
You said 21?
21.
Okay. You take half.
Yeah, so that's only a 4 for me.
4? Okay.
What's actually the? Well, I guess it depends on what kind of attack it is.
You take 46 points of psychic damage. You take half of that.
46 points of psychic damage.
And Nico takes that too, by the way.
Oh,
I mean, you can make a con save for him too, but.
my bird. Your bird.
My bird.
Oh, my bird.
Don't be shy. Come on. I won't bite.
I took that as well. 46 points.
Yeah.
I say 20.
It was a 20 DC.
Big X. Big X.
Ends his turn. Tallulah.
Okay. With my.
Sorry, Nico disappears.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What? What's his HP?
Not 46.
It's 45.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
snap.
gone. So
All
he'll
right.
come back.
And he failed to save?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll come back in 2 days.
Is he?
I don't think we'll be fine.
Does he have any immunities? I don't remember. What are you doing, Tallulah?
Can my 50 feet? Is there space between these two? I can't quite tell. Between
Here?
these two rocks. No,
Right
like,
here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
around it. Can my? How far does my 50 feet move to get me? I am a quick gal.
Oh, right here.
Great. Can I stay a little bit behind the rock?
Sure.
Teeks. How is he? How far away is he from me?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at him.
Okay.
Dex save.
2.
Great. He takes. 2. So that's not bad. Nope, doesn't do that. He's a snake.
They don't have butts.
They have 2 penises though.
17 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
As a beautiful flame-like radiance rains down from above him.
Sure.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to take my sword and slice open my palm, and this time, as I do that, it crackles with lightning energy.
Make sure you take those.
Yeah.
The hit points down. Okay, Hans.
Fuck him up, Hans!
I was not expecting to be at half health this soon. How far away am I?
50 feet or so.
Okay. So I will take my sword and say, I don't exactly know what it is you are, but you will die this day. As I pointed at him and cast my Hexblade Curse.
Ooh.
So you see this kind of like dark energy come out of my sword and go through the air and kind of hit him, swirling around him.
2 now. Hexblade and Hunter's Mark.
Then I will cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Are you moving? Are you staying in the open?
I'll try and get behind some cover.
You could probably get the Torq,
Yeah,
or you can go here. Okay.
I'll get over to Torq.
Okay. And your turn?
Yeah, let me cast the spell.
Sure.
It's 48 plus 5. Good rolls, good rolls. It's 15, 20, 25, 30 points of healing.
Nice. All right. You're updating D&D Beyond, right?
Yep.
Cool. Denahi, what are you at?
57.
Cool. All right. Top of the order. Boo.
First, I'm going to rush over to Denahi. And I'm going to hug her.
Okay.
And as I hug her, she now is protected from being charmed, frightened, or possessed, and enemies have disadvantage on attacking her.
Protection.
Okay. Explain that to me one more time.
So she cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed, and enemies have disadvantage against her.
All enemies, or just
Yeah,
just anything that attacks her?
Celestial, Fae, Undead, Fiend, all of those.
Okay.
Yeah, have
Anything
disadvantage.
bad.
So even just like a regular creature would have disadvantage?
Yeah, the text says enemies.
Okay.
Well,
That's fine.
it's of the enemies that protection of from good and evil.
Got it. So if something's attacking her, it's evil. Got it. Go
It's
ahead.
No.
aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Everything you just said.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make my way over to where Farland is to group up with him.
Okay.
And is Farland looking okay?
Farland's looking really good.
Is Jeidobii looking okay?
Looking kind of rough.
So as I pass by Jeidobii on the way there, I touch him and he gets back 15 HP.
Okay.
That's much better. Thank you.
I got you.
Did I feel anything from that hug, or did you just run over and hug me?
Oh yeah, what'd you give her?
Protection.
Oh, just protection from good. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
I just
And your turn?
Yeah, you felt a hug. You might have felt other things. I don't know.
That's probably a little warm.
Oh,
Yeah, a little warm.
that's okay.
Torq?
Okay, I can throw in each hand, so I will
The weirdest
throw
healer.
axes at him.
Okay.
Don't forget this. Bless.
Okay,
That's still going, yes?
that makes it a natural 20, so 28.
28 hits.
Natural 20, you crit.
No,
it
sorry.
was-
I meant to say total of 20 plus 8. Holy crap, it is. Mind melt. 26 points of damage.
Okay.
And I throw again.
Okay. This is your last throw.
Yeah, and I miss.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 3 and didn't bother with
Gotcha.
anything else.
Farland.
Let's see. I'm going to use my full 35 movement to make a beeline for him.
Okay.
and then Misty Step the rest of the way there.
Oh, I bet that looks cool.
It probably does. It definitely looks cool up here. And I'm going to take a swing at him with my Claymore.
Roll for attack.
29 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage.
All right, and since it hits, I'm going to expend a spell slot, a level 3 spell slot to Divine Smite him.
Do it.
And let's see, so that's going to give me...
Oh, I had one more attack, didn't I?
Well, yeah.
Dice.
Two throws. You could have run up and swung at him if you wanted
Yeah.
to. It's alright.
10, and then my
I have one throw left, actually, on the left hand.
Okay.
Okay. And also my d6 for my 100's mark.
All the dice.
And now I get to re-roll these two and this one because I have Great Weapon Master. Alright, those were better. So 10, 20,
It's great weapon training.
30,
Oh,
43. So let's see. 43 damage,
Oh, yeah.
about 30 of which was
Fighting,
radiant.
yeah, not master.
Okay. How much was it total?
43.
43. Okay. 1. And your turn.
No, of course not. I have an extra attack.
Okay. As you pause that real quick, Hef just granted you a hero point, which is the biggest thing on the menu. If you, because we don't actually have like
Somebody
hero
dropped
points
us
in
some
game
change.
anymore. It's just through bits. So do you remember what they were?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get one, and I can like re-roll an attack and say roll with it, right?
Yeah. And you can. What was the new rules with death saves? Was it you can use one to get an auto success?
Auto success.
Yeah. So yeah. So thank you very much. That was very generous. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hef.
Cool beans.
Tell the bunnies we say hello.
Oh shit. Butter Knife just gave a hero point to the Lich.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Your second. Thank you, Butter Knife.
Always, man. Every time.
All right.
Butter knife for
Go ahead. Second attack.
Indeed.
We're like butt of doom.
Oh my god.
And you screwed up my roll. I missed on the second.
Okay. So since you missed on the second one, we interrupted your turn. You get a greater healing potion from Hef.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
I like you.
Jeidobii.
All right.
That's amazing.
Yeah, rolls him a lot of bits and starts throwing them around.
We love it.
Ball it out of control.
I am going to try.
Baller status.
Okay. Half of my tattoos are gonna start glowing green as the earth starts to shake under us.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull up my arm and summon a geyser of earth under what's his face? He has to make a deck save.
Deck save?
Not
5.
fails.
Denahi, you get a greater healing from Grumpy. Grumpy Turtle.
Nice, Grumpy Turtle.
Just trying to keep this thing going.
All right, here we go. Ooh, not bad, not bad. All right, let's see.
Does Farland have to make a deck save too?
No, he's not in it. I'm aiming it so he's not in it.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. I'll make it
Cinematically
pay for it.
speaking.
So you see, he just
40 points of bludgeoning damage to this creature
Okay.
as the earth bludgeons it from
Okay.
upward. Let's see what else I got. All that area, the lich and back is going to be difficult terrain.
Okay.
Bonus action, I am going to take a swig of a greater healing potion.
Okay, we'll go ahead and roll it. And Denahi, you are up.
Greater is 4d4 plus 4?
Yes.
Yes.
I still have one for you.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Great.
8, 9,
Just a ring.
12. I get 12 back. What's Grek doing in this madness?
Oh shit, I'm fucking up hard. Sorry. Those two potions were superiors, not graders.
Wow.
Yours is a grader. Yeah, I fucked up. Sorry. Anything else, Jeidobii?
So I get 12 HP back. Bonus. My movement. I don't want to be cluttered with anyone because I know how casters do. So I'm gonna try to go over here.
Sure. Okay.
And he has to
how
go
far
for
can I get? How far can I get?
That's as
I'm
far as.
cluttered with those two. I want to be a little bit back. This way. Yeah, that works.
Okay. Jeidobii, or Denahi.
He also asked about Greg.
Yeah, what's Greg up to right now?
Oh, he's hiding.
He's what?
He's hiding.
Gotcha.
You see that rock? That's him.
The Rock?
Glowing red.
Right, I'm hiding.
Bad
behind
idea.
him.
Bad idea. What did I do?
Go ahead, Denahi.
Okay, I'm gonna go between. I'm gonna go over there in front of Jeidobii.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a little further back though, mate. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, oh, that's cool.
You mean more covered?
So I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out a vial of holy water. And it's same thing. It's gonna hover above my hand and then shatter. I'm
Okay.
gonna cast bless. So another D4 for everybody.
Okay.
Everybody?
Well, everyone.
What's the
around.
range?
3 people.
So not Farland, Tallulah, or Boo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So an extra D4.
Somebody pass me a D.
Thank you.
I don't get a bless
Oh.
back.
Sorry.
Are you doing anything else?
No.
Okay. So you all hear a very deep, just uttering sound. Lurk us. Join us. And you watch as the dirt and sand over here starts to crumble, and pop, and out jumps a very large, a very aggressive
Oh, crud!
scorpion type creature thing.
That's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
That's where we're gonna go.
And as he jumps out, he is going to he's going to lunge this way.
Oh shit.
He's going to take 2 attacks on Denahi with his claws.
He has disadvantage.
Now, so here's a question. That is a giant scorpion. Is it any of those things?
Aberration, maybe?
Is it evil?
It's evil, but isn't an aberration.
It isn't,
It's just a
it's not
regular.
listed as one of those.
I don't know what an aberration is off the cuff.
If
So
it's natural,
Well,
it's
like an aboleth is an aberration.
Got it.
Any of these giant like monster type things.
Okay,
would be
so
aberrations.
19 with disadvantage. Does that hit?
Wait. No, I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay. And that how long does that last?
So I go like
One
this,
round.
and
Okay.
this claw just like.
Okay. So the third attack with the tail, natural 20.
Oh.
with disadvantage.
I understand. And 26 to hit for disadvantage. Does that hit with your shield?
21. So yeah.
Okay. So the tail comes and cracks down, hits you in the chest. Can you please make a dexterity saving throw?
I'm scared.
You take 21 points of piercing damage.
22.
22? Oh yeah, so the tail just cuts right through your chest, comes back out, and just kind of sits there. It does end its turn, and you watch as the rock form that you just covered the lich with explodes with just rock and debris goes everywhere. And out in his form now is a giant elemental with still hex and still under.
Wait, was that? Did I get? So is this 21 points of damage? What was the second one that I?
He just poofed into that.
Yeah, you only took 1 hit.
He shape changed into that. What was your question?
I just took 1 hit.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's your hit points at?
36.
36.
There's a
Whoa,
gaping hole in my chest now.
this might be a bit much.
So, and he is going to take 2 strikes on Farland. 19 to hit
Hits.
and 18 to hit.
Matches.
You take
We're all fucking dead. We're all fucking
Pretty
dead.
much, yeah.
42 points of bludgeoning damage total. As he goes, crashes down. Ends his turn. Tallulah.
Great. Thinking back to the last time that I watched everybody fight in battle, I recall a really cool move that Farland did. So I'm going to try to do something very similar. And I'm going to run towards him and then Misty Step onto his back.
On who?
Onto the elemental's back.
Okay.
And then plunge.
Roll for
my
attack.
thing. Oh, fuck. 17. To hit.
No, it is not.
Great. I do it again.
Now hang on. So you make your attack. Can you please make a strength save?
I don't want to. 11.
Shit. Okay, so you maintain a hold. Go ahead and make your second attack. Denahi, you find a superior healing potion.
Oh, thank God.
19.
19 to hit?
Yeah.
Does not hit.
I already used my bonus action, so
Okay.
I don't do anything.
Okay.
Full turn.
So, you are holding on for dear life in the back of the elemental. Hans.
Sure am.
Hans, how far am I away from Big Ugly there in the back?
Which one?
The
The elemental?
Yeah.
30 feet.
That is considered an elemental?
Yes, it is an elemental.
Giant,
Are you talking about
undead, not anything else?
Well, he is undead,
Uh-huh.
and he is an elemental, and he is very, very large.
Yeah. Well, it isn't
So-
considered a giant type, so my sword wouldn't have bonus damage.
Is it just for giant types, or is it just for large types? Like
It says
large
against giants.
giants. So yeah, for the purpose of this, he probably would not be a giant, but he is an elemental, an undead elemental.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
So at that point, then I will look at the blade and just say, ignite. As the blade starts flaming all the way through, turn and run at the elemental and jump and swing on it, casting Booming Blade.
Ooh, alright.
We'll buy him.
Roll for 10.
With advantage, because it's flanking.
Correct.
Alright.
You also should have probably had advantage too. I always forget, but you guys have that.
I mean, I don't know.
Those are really
Yeah,
bad.
whenever a creature is engaged with someone else and you attack it, you are flanking it.
Sure.
Whenever its attention is focused on someone
I'll
else.
use a hero.
Although technically an optional roll if I
Yes. Mine is a little bit more specific.
Okay, so 25 to hit.
25 hits. Yes, roll for damage.
Okay.
You get an inspiration from Grumpy Turtle, which I think is a 1d10.
2d6, 46, 2d6.
It says 1d6 on there, but it's a 1d10.
1d10,
Plus
and that's
2d10.
for...
Anything but damage. Sorry, I'm just trying to get. There's
Let's do it.
a lot. Where's Duncan? Duncan. Sorry.
That's 9, 10, 20, 27, 20, 29, 33, and then I will channel my divinity on it to do. Oh, I actually roll an extra d8. So that's 37 plus 23, so that's 60, and then I will go ahead and plus 7 for my modifier and damage, so that's 67, plus another 4 for my Hexblade Curse, so that would be 71 points of damage as I hit it, and you see the necrotic damage just go throughout the rock and start to shuffle off a little bit of that.
Yeah, you watch as debris kind of crumbles down, and yeah, nice.
So that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right, just making sure there's nothing else.
It's all
Boo. Boo.
Did I see Denahi get a hole in her chest?
Yeah, perception check.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Got a 27.
Okay. Umber is the elemental's name.
So, seeing that happen to Denahi, I look in that direction, and I get a very serious look to my brow, and I look down a little bit, and I go like this.
Should get smaller.
No, left punch.
With left hand for big. Sorry.
You're the
Yes.
one that wrote it that way.
I understand. So I don't have a big boo yet, so. Alright, we're gonna use that one.
Yeah, use it.
Alright.
So, you watch as Boo doubles in size, kind of.
And I also do this.
And his flames ignite with fire.
And
His flames?
His fists ignite with fire. Let's just. Come on.
I
Sorry.
kneel down, and I let my wings out,
Okay.
and I go straight up 60 feet.
Okay.
And that's it for now.
Okay. So you currently just off screen 60 feet up. Got it. Okay.
Okay, I am throwing my last throw at elemental. Oh my god, terrible. 7, 11 plus 8 would make it 19. Oh no, plus 12. 21 to hit.
Who are you throwing at? The big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, just hits.
Elemental. Okay, he will take. $13 plus 8, so 21 points of damage.
Okay, and these are with your smaller axes, right?
That was with the left hand.
Got it.
As I throw that, I run and jump.
Okay.
And I'm stowing axes even when it comes back, and I'll pull out the big one.
Okay.
And when I land next to him, I'll begin swinging on him with that.
Okay.
And
You are flanking to advantage.
Oh, wow. That is just terrible. 22 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
And he'll take another 18 points of damage. Well, I don't have that damn sheet open.
What do you need?
I'm trying to remember what, because I am raging.
So it's +3.
So I get another one of these. God damn it. So that's 9. So 22 points of damage.
Okay.
Sorry. Take that back. 25 points of damage.
Got
And
it.
is he undead?
He is undead.
Okay, so then he gets an additional. Another 4 points of damage to that.
Okay.
I already lost the total. I don't even know where I'm at.
You were at 25 before you rolled those two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 29 points of damage on that second attack.
Okay.
And I will swing again.
Well, you only get.
Oh
you
no,
only
that's
get
right, because I switched.
So because again, just try to help you because it is the new weapon you haven't used yet.
Yeah.
So as your bonus action, you can ignite it with the lightning. Correct.
So I guess I could use that as my bonus.
That's
to
your bonus
ignite it
action.
now.
Yeah. So moving forward to attack this thing, it's 6d12 plus 10 to hit.
Right.
Plus 10 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your damage. So 6d12. Just remember
Your
6d12.
I know.
It's Ted's weapon.
I know.
Farland,
Alright, so I'm going to try something here. I want to see if it works.
do it.
So I'm going to hold my sword down in a downward grip like this,
Sure.
blade pointing down, then jump so that the tip of the blade is below me, then misty step to the top of that head with my feet on its head. So then here's the head.
Okay, roll for attack. I like that.
I'm dead.
But he's doing it so it just automatically inserts in his
He's
head.
doing it magic.
It's fine. It's the same thing. I understand.
21 to hit.
Just hits. Good thing I have all this. It's like you knew. It's like you knew that there was going to be a giant elemental that everyone's going to jump on top of. Roll with advantage, by the way. So go ahead and do one more time.
Oh, good. Alright.
I remember this time. No, I lied. It's engaged with you. Never
Yeah.
mind. Never mind.
You lied. It
Wouldn't have
doesn't
been a
matter,
20
you hit.
anyway. Didn't matter. I hit.
Okay. Sorry. Got you excited.
Yeah, that.
You guys did not for this one.
Better. Alright, 12, 13, another 12. That is 25 damage to his head on the first attack.
Good damage. Okay.
Then I'm gonna pull the sword out and just shove it right back in the same
Okay, roll for attack again.
That's cocked. Natural 20!
Yay.
And so I'm definitely going to be expending a third level spell slot, and that gives me an extra 2d8 to my divine smite. Where is it? There we go.
And your hunter's mark and everything
And my
else.
oh yeah, I didn't have the hunter's mark on the last one.
Wow, we have so many dice. Thank you.
When you haven't even gotten started.
Reroll.
I got tons of dice. I'm fine.
Those.
Do you need more d12s or you just going to use the same one over?
I mean, I could just use the same one.
21.
What's up to you? I mean, we have a whole bag full
30.
of dice. Is what I'm asking.
48.
Okay.
If you want, it's up to you.
48 times 2 is 96 damage to his head.
Jesus.
Wow. Wait,
And that ends my turn.
Thank God. All right, Jeidobii.
All right. I'm gonna get the attention of the elemental, and I'm gonna like thunderously like slam my staff 3 times. Hear me, creature! I demand. What did I say?
You demand?
I command you attack this beast! And I'm casting a gesh on the elemental. He has to make
a what?
a gesh.
What's the spell?
It's Geas. I looked up his pronounced gesh.
Yes.
Online it says gesh. But he has to make a wisdom save against me or do as I command.
Geas.
Geas, yeah.
1 second. Just want to make sure if it works. Or not.
Yeah.
Geas.
It says any creature. You
It's all
command
the
on a
gays.
creature that you can see within range, forcing it to carry out. So it just has to make a wisdom save against me.
But but this creature cannot be charmed, so this is a charming effect. So it has no effect.
Okay. Well, there we go. That level 5 gone.
Sorry.
That's cool.
It's a cool spell.
And
That's a really cool spell.
because I was thinking that since it took the form of this elemental, that it doesn't have the same mental strength as it did when it was a lich.
You would think that, but it's different.
It's still a lich.
If only
You would
you
think
told the
that.
scorpion to go attack.
Shit.
Okay.
Tallulah, you have, goddamn. Thank you, Hef. Denahi, Tallulah, and Farland get a superior healing potion from Hef. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey,
Wow.
Payday.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
right. There we go.
Wow.
bonus action, I am going to. Oh, I can't do that 4th level.
First person ever to get red on our bits. Thank you, Hef. Jesus.
That is awesome, man. Thank you.
Amazing.
All right,
Wow.
so I'm gonna 3rd level healing word Denahi.
Okay.
That's gonna be 3 of these bad boys.
Hole in my chest starting to close up.
That doesn't look good. Hang in there, hang in there. 5, 6.
I know the thing's still in her face.
I know, right? It's right there.
I was gonna go there, but
12 points of healing to
Jeidobii just didn't
Denahi.
attack it.
Okay.
Okay, that was an action. That was that.
Don't worry.
Movement.
Flying boo.
Coming to save me now.
You do. I'm it. That's my turn.
Okay, Denahi.
Okay, I'm gonna miss these step the fuck out of there.
Go!
Back where Boo was, behind that rock.
If you have anything big, now's the time.
is that
Later's the time. And I'm like digging for the superior healing potion. I'm gonna chug that.
Okay, good.
How much is
8d8.
Plus
Oh.
8.
that? Wonderful.
8d4 plus 8.
84, that's what I meant.
We both said 8 at the same time. It's like, no, that's too many.
No, not much.
Too powerful.
What do you have? What are you taking?
The superior. It is a bonus to drink your own
All
potion.
ones, you're kidding me.
That's 6.
man?
Something.
Plus 8,
How many?
24.
And you're at 72? Okay. And your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Big dude's turn. Gonna take 2 swipes at Torq, since Torq is right there. 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Torq, you take 42 points, half to 21 of bludgeoning. The second attack, 21 to hit.
Yep.
You take 60 points of bludgeoning, half to 30. And it's going to use one of his legendary actions to do almost like one of these motions, and he's going to slam the 2 of you that are on his back on the back wall. Can you both make a dexterity saving throws, please?
So he's moving to do that?
Yes.
At all? So does my booming blade come into effect then?
Remind me what that is?
If they move afterwards, usually it's like within like 5 feet or
Sure.
something. But this I would consider like a movement.
Yes.
If they move afterwards, they take another 3d8 damage.
So you can do that damage, and then both you and Torq get an opportunity attack as well.
19.
19.
15.
15. Okay, you hold on. You fall. But first,
So
you both take 20 points of bludgeoning damage from the smash against the rocks. And Farland, you take another 12 points of bludgeoning as you hit the ground. Prone.
So it's another 12 damage that it takes for the booming blade going off as it ignites within it and just you guys hear this thundering sound come out of it.
Okay, and then you can do your opportunity attack.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Fuck him up.
What was,
Now-
what was your to hit?
Because I have Warcast, I can actually.
25.
That hits. Okay, so do your 60, 12 plus 10.
Because I have Warcast,
13,
I can
plus
actually,
13.
as an opportunity attack, cast a spell, and I choose Booming Blade.
Of course.
Again.
That would be intelligent. Yes.
Yeah.
That would be intelligent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the way it is.
19. And there's 2 more of these.
2d6,
I'll take that.
2d8.
19, 29, 30.
Actually, 41.
41. Thank you.
41, that's plus the 13.
No, then there's added. Oh,
That'd be 54.
54 total.
54 total.
10, 11, 12, 13.
I rewatched that part. You being like,
20,
I can't remember.
30, 1. So that's 31 times 2, that's 62 plus. I will channel the divinity again on him for my last time, adding another 23 damage to it.
Okay.
So it's 62, so that's 85 plus 11 damage, so that's 96 points of damage.
Okay. Ooh, Jesus. And some of that transfers over. So as you do that, wham! You hit, like he slams the both of you against the ground. Farland goes flying, falls on the ground. Tallulah's holding on for dear life. Torq, opportunity attack, wham! Hans, opportunity attack, wham! You watch as the elemental just explodes. Tallulah, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
10.
10. Tallulah falls on the ground.
God. We're
Takes
trying to help.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fucking ouch.
Both of you two make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Wait, us on the ground?
Yeah, you, Hans and Torq.
I don't make it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have.
I rolled a
advantage on
2.
Well,
So it's
those. Oh, and
4.
it did nothing.
Okay.
6.
6. So both of you are knocked prone, and all 4 of you take 42 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
wait,
As-
I take another 42?
Another 42.
I'm down.
As these giant boulders that explode off of the elemental go flying everywhere, kind of just exploding, and boulders fall on everybody.
Just kidding, I relentless endurance to 1.
Jesse, have
What?
you been adding on your health every round?
Yeah,
Okay, make sure.
So he still has.
it's only been
his-
1 round.
He still has this thing.
Not.
He is. The dust settles, and he is standing there.
It's only 1d10.
You wouldn't
so-
have Hunter's Mark because I'm unconscious, so I'm not concentrating.
Noted. You make a concentration check.
On what?
Your hex.
It's not a concentration, it's not a spell.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. Okay. What was just going on? Who was doing what? Hans was attacking. No.
No, I did
No,
not.
that was
That
their
was his
turn.
booming blade, which was
That was-
activated.
Oh, that was his
Uzu.
move. Got it. Okay, Scorpion's
Yeah,
turn. Got it.
Oh shit! I can use some help over here!
22 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeidobii, you take. Jesus Christ. 32 points of piercing damage on the first attack.
Yeah!
26 to hit.
Clearly in over our heads here.
26 to hit. 26. Take 21 points of piercing damage. And then he's going to hit you with his tail.
Yeah!
Can you please make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Alright. And I have there are 2 blesses. Which one? Oh, whew, thank you.
Where are you?
I'm on the ground over here. But I only dropped
4. 25 dex save.
Okay, so you succeed. The tail pierces through you. You take 39 points of piercing damage, but you are not grappled, and it pulls out of you. Or are you down?
I'm down.
Oh shit!
39. Oh.
And that ends the scorpion's turn. You have a greater healing potion from Butternut.
Oh, greater, okay.
Now it's Tallulah's turn.
I'm gonna pop open my superior healing, which I already rolled for.
Okay.
Is my bonus action for 26.
Half movement, stand up.
Yes, please.
Okay. Charging to do.
Sure am.
Roll protect.
Plus. Sorry. 16 plus 12, 28.
That hits.
Okay. Sorry.
All that damage. Could I Hellish Rebuke you?
And the boulders falling on you? To like what? To break up the boulders maybe or something? Or?
No,
Yeah.
it's just when I take damage from
Got it.
someone.
Yeah, it died, so it died on you.
24 points of radiant damage and 6 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it again. For 25 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
And I'm gonna re-roll these three. Oh, fucking take that. And 22 points of radiant and 6 lightning.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna War Priest bonus action. Oh no, I already did my bonus action. Just kidding. Bam, bam.
Okay. And you're done.
Bam, 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 bam.
Hans.
How's he looking?
The lich.
Yeah.
Pretty rough.
Pretty rough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back on his original form, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I will take one of my superior healing potions.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll that.
Yeah.
So you're not down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oof, that's bad. Oh my god.
Is it all ones?
Oh, pretty much. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some
So that's
bullshit.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 8, so 20 points of healing.
Okay.
Oof, that's upsetting.
Bueno.
Poops McGee.
20 apply changes, and then I will swing on this asshole again.
Roll
Now
for
you have
attack.
to get up.
Yeah, I'll get up and swing on him.
He just crawled over to him. He's like,
He's not engaged with me though, right?
Nope. Advantage.
So advantage. Let's see what we can do here.
You're on deck, boo.
Alright, yeah, so that's 27.
Hits.
Just make sure here. Alright, that's regular damage. That's fire damage. This is because he's undead. This is for wounding blade. This is for my necromancy thing.
Can't wait till you guys are 20. It's like
Dum dum dum.
Is the blessings all done?
if you
It's ongoing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Up
so-
to a minute. Concentration though.
Because you got blessings from me
Is it less
and
concentration?
I have, yeah, I have it from both of you.
Well,
But are they still, they're still functioning?
They should be concentrated.
well, Baraku hasn't been hit,
18, 19,
So-
20,
So just the one.
so if you want to make one just out of
5,
Huh?
make a concentration check, just a d20.
38.
What is it?
plus 11.
I rolled a 9.
Hey, you would have lost concentration.
So that's 49 points of damage.
Jesus. All right. Okay. End your turn.
Yeah.
Baraku.
So, whoever's still conscious, they just see a bright, fiery light in the sky, like 60 feet up in the air, because this effect also radiates like 60 feet of light around me. And it's starting to plummet.
Okay.
And you can hear this like Doppler effect. Uppercut from the top!
Okay.
30 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And the first hit is going to be for
On who?
On the
Yeah, I'm gonna land at its flank.
yeah,
On the lich.
advantage.
The
No,
scorpion.
the scorpion.
Oh, the scorpion. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. So that first hit is going to be 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 21.
Did you add the 4 for the thing bigger?
Yep.
Okay.
So the first hit does 34 points of damage.
34, double it, because you came down like a fucking meteor. So,
Okay, so
68.
68 on that
Okay.
first hit.
Okay.
And I hit again for 28.
Hits.
And that's going to be for 15 plus 21, so that's 36 damage on the second hit.
Okay.
Okay, and so that one is 26 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage.
This time for 32 damage. How does it look?
It's bleeding. I mean, it looks hurt. Not like on death's door, but it looks hurt. You're the only person who does damage to it, so.
No. And with that, I'm gonna hop off its back, or hop away for a second to where Jeidobii is, and I'm gonna go boop and spare the dying him.
Boop. Your way.
And then I'm gonna move out of the thing's range.
Where are you going?
There's a lot of moves.
Around the rocks. I've got 60 feet of movement.
Okay.
Yeah, you got.
I look up at the thing. Oh shit.
Blasted his face.
It woke you up just to be like, oh crap.
Torq.
Well, spare the dying just stabilize.
Yeah, so he has just 1 hit point.
No, 0.
No, I'm pretty sure it brings you to 1. Yeah. Well, we can.
Take a look.
We check
It just
later.
stabilizes you, and you're not making death saves anymore.
Torq.
29 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm standing up and using the last of my movement right into dude's face. Actually, I'd like to, hold on. I want to rise to my feet, using the ring, leap basically over him,
You're gonna kill.
and I'm gonna, yeah, destroy him on the way back down his back.
Okay. Roll for attack with advantage.
Okay. I had a better roll the first time.
Yeah, I took a look. I mean, the way that I view stable is when you're at 1 hit point, you're stable. So it might be
Okay.
different or whatever. But we've just always done.
Okay.
Yeah, it brings you to 1.
So it was 29 to hit was my best roll.
Hits.
And
Whether that's right or not. Jesus.
okay, so that's 23, 34. Sorry, 44, 49 plus the 3, so 52 points of damage. Dragging down his back.
He looks pretty rough.
Cool! Because I still have the second attack. So I will attack again.
With advantage.
I'll take the first one. That was much better. That's 15 plus 10, or 14 to hit.
It hits. Roll for damage.
So go back to these. 6 is 12, or sorry, 14, 18, 21. I'm so bad at this. 33, 34 points of damage. Oh no, sorry, plus, yeah,
You adding the 13
plus the 10,
plus the 3 for raging.
plus the 3 for age. So add 13 to that. God, where are we at? I'm already lost.
35, 48.
So 40, 48?
Yeah, 48.
48 points of damage.
The choice is yours.
I'm literally just gonna slash down his back and split him in half.
So both Tallulah and Farland, you see, Tallulah and Hans, you see Torq just leap out of nowhere, come down hard with the axe. He comes down hard, cutting the back of this lich snake all the way down the back, and then comes back up and just cuts this. He just washes it, cuts in half, and the creature is now seems to be lifeless. The hex
seems to be lifeless.
Well, like it's lifeless, and you see like a kind of like an essence, like flicker out.
Now that is how you do that. Well done.
Does that end your turn?
Thank you. But does it stop this scorpion from doing anything? Because he's under his. Okay.
Nope.
I healed for 6 because it died and it had my curse on it.
Got it. Woohoo!
It all matters.
End your turn.
Yeah.
Farland.
Ooh, natural 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
You are lost 1 death save.
I did.
Natural 1?
Jeidobii.
Isn't that 2?
All right.
No, we don't do the extreme stuff.
After I wake up and see this monstrosity in me,
It is
In my
right in front of your
face.
face, yes.
I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna. The staff is gonna start to vibrate, and electricity is gonna start to flow off of it. Die, you!
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast lightning strike
Okay.
using 10 of my charges. That's gonna be 10d10. Okay. 20, 30, 40, 50, 56, 65, 70. 70 points of lightning damage to its gut.
That was a lot of zeros.
That was a lot of zeros.
Yeah.
So you watch as you get up and you do this lightning attack. You watch as it coalesces like through the skin and the scales. You watch and it just explodes.
Oh.
That was
Wow.
Maybe
I think I got it!
between
We're all
between
going to die.
Boo and him, like that was enough damage.
I did like 100. I did just shy of 140, I think.
Yeah.
So
It was a lot.
well, bam.
Currently, still initiative for reasons, but
Where's the lich?
So then it's my turn? Or no?
Anything
it's
else?
Janathan's turn.
Oh, bonus action. I'm gonna take another greater potion. 44 plus 4. Second. 4, 6, 8. I heal for 12,
okay.
and I'm gonna stand up and look around.
Perception check. Deny you're up.
I'm gonna run over to Farland. I'm gonna rest my hand on his forehead and cast Healing Word.
Okay.
11 points of healing.
Okay. End your turn.
Yeah. You look at it as well. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna take a little pouch of diamond dust. I'm gonna blow it like that. It's gonna creep into the pores of my skin, and then molten lava is gonna encase my entire body, except my eyes. So I'm casted stone skin. So I'm resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay.
Would it help you
Were
yesterday?
we supposed to roll something? Was I supposed to roll something or no?
Perception check. Deny this end your turn.
Yeah.
18. 24.
24. You see dead scorpion carcass everywhere. You see dead stone carcass everywhere. You see the lich is split in half. That's all you see. But that was the end of your turn.
Okay. Cool.
You're done. Okay, Tallulah.
I'm gonna regain 5 points from being a vampire.
Vampire bonuses.
Vampire bonuses, and then I'm going to touch my chest and cure wound myself at level 2.
Okay.
Oh, I got 2 8s.
Nice.
Always good. Always good.
That's 20 points of healing. And then I'm going to look around.
Perception
very
check.
carefully. For 29.
29. That would use your action though, right? Because you cast a spell.
Yeah.
Okay. And that ends your turn though, right?
Is it? There's nothing to attack that I know of. Yeah.
Secret nose.
Okay. Hans.
I look around. Is anyone looking really, really bad?
I'm at like half, but I'm sure there's people who are.
I look like shit. I'm bleeding out profusely.
You're
Bleeding out profusely.
Yeah.
I thought you just got healed.
Everybody's standing up.
My ass is bleeding.
I'll walk up to Jeidobii
Okay.
and I will cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on him.
All right.
Be like, you just
Wow,
look
sir.
sick. Buns will make it better.
That's the creepy look, though. That's what's so. That's so wrong.
So that's 48.
Okay.
Oh, you slightly.
Is that all you're doing on your turn?
Plus 5. 1 second. 8.
Ooh, you're on deck.
9, 14, plus 7. So that's 21 plus my 5. So
I think everybody needs to take some math classes and get
26,
faster. at this
26.
shit.
26.
And
Really?
I pre-add mine.
You pre-add what you rolled?
bonus action.
Well, because there's a static at the
Just looking around and ready just an Eldritch Blast if I see anything else. As the
Got it.
lady told me that there were more things.
Sure. Boo.
Hans.
Yeah!
How do we find the phylactery you mentioned?
That probably is a tower or something around there.
When I
Must
look
go right.
around, can I see any residual essence still?
Of the beast.
Yeah, of the lich.
Roll a perception check or insight check.
1.
It looks like he's gone. He's dead. There's no essence at all.
Okay, everybody's up now?
I think so.
No, Harlan is down.
I was
No,
healed.
wait.
but I'm
He
still
was
down.
He's in the.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. In about 12 seconds, I'll get out.
Alright. That's it for now for me then.
Okay. Torq.
I'm looking at the ground where the lich was to see if there's any gems or crystals that fell out of him.
Perception check.
Oh. No. That's a 7.
7. No, you just see the guts and everything in it. There's no crystals or gems or anything glowing of that sort.
Bummer.
Harlan.
As I get up, do I feel any stones like wedged under my back?
No, you don't.
Okay. Then I get up and I throw my hand to my chest and use my entire lay on hands pool.
Go ahead.
Give myself
Cool.
25 points of healing.
You doing anything else?
I'm gonna. So I mean, they've all looked around to see if they can see the stone. They didn't. What do I see about this structure right here?
Perception
Is there
check.
any? Okay. Fucking A, natural 1.
It's a really tall tower that's embedded in the mountains.
Huh.
Jeidobii.
Cool. I'm looking for the phylactery or anything like it or
Perception
any energy.
This is word. Interesting.
Do I get
Phylactery?
Do I get the D4 to my
Phylactery.
Phylactery.
Perception?
Phylactery.
I can say that you do.
Sure. Go for it. Just roll.
It's
Please.
a cantrip.
It's 10 o'clock. You gotta go.
Oh wow, we're not doing too hot tonight. 15.
You don't see anything.
I'm gonna start to head into the tower to look for it. It may be in here.
Where are you going?
There's no door or anything.
There's no door.
No, he said that. It's just a
Okay,
fucking-
so you walk towards the tower. Cool. Denahi, you doing anything?
Nope.
Okay. Right. So,
I look down at the ground and I move towards the guts and I squint my eyes a little bit. I reach down and I pull out this necklace.
okay, so you watch as Tallulah grabs a necklace that was around the lich's neck, and at the base of the necklace is what looks to be a little locket of some sort.
I open
You open it?
it. Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna call it for tonight, guys.
Oh.
So we thank you guys so much for sticking
Doesn't matter
around. We
who she plays.
thank
I pull the
you
Nyx.
so much for that. Did not. Wow. All right, it's open. Yay.
You
okay.
tell me it's a locket.
Well, that is the phylactery that you just opened. So, stay tuned for next. Oh shit, we're all right. Real quick, sorry. We are off next week, so we will have a Lore of Ukodor show tomorrow night, but we will be off all next week. So no lore, no realms next week. We will be back August 7th to pick up where we left off. So thank you all so much for the bits and everything else. We're gonna raid someone real quick.
Crazy fun.
Thank you.
tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Don't forget
much.
to check me out on Quest and
Oh,
Chaos
yes, thank you.
Mondays
Natural
and Tuesday
One.
nights. Yes,
That's right.
you can see me on Natural One on Monday nights, 7 p.m. and on Chaos Agents on Tuesday, where I play Remy the Talks.
Beautiful. I love it.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.
I like
Thanks, Hef.
Hef and
Sweet
Butter
Jesus.
Knife
Yeah,
are,
that
like,
was amazing.
competing to see who
Oh
could-
my god.
I
You guys
love
are
Big
amazing.
Wars.
So we're gonna go ahead and raid Perception Studio. They might be wrapping up, hopefully not. I fucked up last time, but we'll see. See you guys next week. Thank you so much.
Bye. We lived for now.
Kinda. For now.
Coming back on the 14th.